What's up, guys? This is Ruben, the Tailor from MouthGuard Out Podcast. Guess what? We have another special guest, but they're not here yet. But let's do this. While we're waiting for our guests to show up, let's go ahead and run the intro, and we'll go from there. Peace. All right, guys, I'm still waiting for my actual guest to show up, but hey, what's up, bro? What's going on, brother? What are you doing here, man?
Good to see you. I'm here to make my announcement.
Oh, man, check this out, guys. We got Navajo Joe. You guys know him from Dan Henderson. He's the announcer that brings everybody up here, but what are you doing here, brother?
Here we go.
All right, man. Go ahead and grab the microphone. He's about to announce her.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MouthGuard Out Podcast, Episode 8, with the newly crowned SparStar 125-pound Flyweight Champion, Sarah Traviesa Valencia.
What's up? Thank you so much, brother. Where is she at? There she is right there. Oh, my God. It's like having celebrities in here. Every time, yeah, careful. It's like having celebrities in here. Every time I come in, I'm like, wow. You know, my wife got all excited. I mean, everybody. I mean, you guys, it looks like I live through you guys.
Oh,
that
that's
makes sense?
cool.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cool,
Yeah, I can
cool.
hear you.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking the time to bless us with your presence. And really quick, Joe, once again, thank you so much for that amazing intro. Every single time, man. Every time I go to Dan Henderson, he's up there on stage.
He's great.
Yeah, man.
I know.
Do you lose your voice sometimes?
Never.
No, you're just used to it?
I'm ready to go.
Ready to go. You can hear him in the background.
So jealous. I talk for like 5 seconds and I lose my voice.
Really?
Yeah.
You're kind of raspy right now.
I know. It was a late night last night.
Really?
Talked a lot.
Were you an auctioneer? 45, 35, 45. Awesome. Well, thank you again, Sarah, for coming in here. Like always, we're here to have fun. I do want to watch some of your fights, and we'll see which ones. I do have some queued up if you don't mind.
Yeah.
But let's get started. Once again, Sarah Valencia, 3-1, correct?
Yeah.
3-1. But most importantly, do me a favor. Grab that beautiful belt in the background. Look at this, guys. Holy crap. Let's hold it up together because I want to touch it as well. Check this out, guys. She's the SparStar Promotion champion. For what weight class?
125.
Feather or bantam?
Fly.
Flyweight.
Yeah.
Is that flyweight?
125.
125. Okay, sorry. Like I said, I'm new to here.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're going to be asking the judges
edit
here
that
all the
out.
time. If you don't mind, judges, what was the decision? We're going to leave it right here. Look at how beautiful that is, guys. But congratulations
Thank you.
on your fight. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, yes,
Yeah. It was
And
great.
one of the things, I remember I saw you. I sat next to you at Dan Henderson, November of last year.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember you sitting there and you walked by and we're like, that's Sarah Valencia. That's Sarah Valencia. My wife was like, yeah, that's her. That's her. Like I said, it's always like seeing celebrities, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird now because I always see you in the cage or I'll see you at Dan Henderson. Now I got you out of the element and we have you here because
did.
the whole purpose of you being on here is I want to see what you do once the mouth guard is out.
Yeah.
Does that make
Like that.
sense?
Yeah.
You know, every time I see her, she's like, "Oh, guys, I'm over," because she has a big back.
I always forget to take it out.
Yeah.
I get excited.
On your last fight, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh, hey, hi, how you doing? But
Here I am.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Once again, I know I sound like a broken record, but tell me a little bit about yourself. I know you're from San Pedro.
Yeah.
And you're proud of San Pedro.
I am.
Ed. Really? Were
Yeah.
you born and raised there? Or?
Born and raised. Yeah. I think when you're from that town, we're just proud people. Always proud. That's
Really?
who we are. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you do out there other than obviously a student, or did you work there? Or
No, I grew up playing soccer.
okay,
Yeah, I grew up playing soccer. No, I didn't work out of San Pedro. My whole family works down at the docks, though.
Okay.
So
your parents, they work out there.
yeah, my dad and grandfather, uncles, they're all dock workers.
Okay.
So that's kind of where the pride comes from, I think.
You never decided to do that, or
My name's in the pot.
is it?
Yeah, you got to put your name in the pot.
Is it
and
union?
It is union.
Okay, there you go. That's
Yeah.
why. That's why.
Yeah, you got to put your name in the pot to become a casual.
Uh-huh.
And work so many hours to be
Really?
like a steady.
Yeah.
And man, so many names in there. I'm like
Really?
20,000.
Oh, that's like 10 years.
No.
You're good. All right.
It was like 10 years ago, so it's coming up.
Oh, it's coming up. Now, what made you escape? Because I'm originally from San Diego, but, I've been all over the world, but the way I escaped is being in the military. That makes sense. What made you say, you know what, it was probably hard for you to leave San Pedro, but I need to go somewhere else?
Oh, man. I think I wanted more of like a rural living.
Okay.
I lived by the beach my whole life.
Okay.
And I think the whole living outdoors and having acreage, that's what I really wanted.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So,
Where do you live?
Temecula.
Temecula.
Yeah.
We were just in Temecula on Friday.
Really?
We're at Pechanga Casino.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're close. We're up in wine country.
Okay,
so
got you.
We bought 20 acres out there. So
holy crap.
we are rural.
Do you have animals?
No, we got dogs right now.
Uh-huh.
We had 2 barn cats, but they ran away from us.
Can you have like cows or anything?
Oh,
there?
yeah. Yeah.
Damn. That is sick.
That's like my future plans.
My what about chickens? Like livestock and all that?
I just built a chicken coop.
There you go, guys.
Yeah, there was a picture.
Sarah Valencia, the chicken cooper, right here. That's going to be your new face. The chicken cooper Valencia. I'm just playing. Yeah, cool. That is awesome.
Yeah.
My dream is to have a ranch of dogs.
Oh, nice.
I love dogs.
Yeah.
I love dogs.
I love my dogs. I have a King Corso and a miniature Australian Shepherd.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they trained?
Oh, very, very well trained. Like
Oh,
they stay outside all day and they don't leave the property.
Got you.
Yeah.
Do they have like commands or anything?
Oh, yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
German commands?
No.
Right?
No. I kind of wish I would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, a little bit more. So now you left San Pedro. You're in Temecula. And what was the first thing you did when you came into Temecula? And what I mean by that is, did you follow a career, or in this case, did you follow fighting? I don't know. That's why you're here.
Well,
because the mouth guard is out.
Yeah. Well, we originally moved to Canyon Lake.
Okay.
So we lived by the lake. That was really nice.
Okay.
And but like I said, the goal was to get property.
Okay.
So man, when that market was hot, we sold.
Oh yeah.
We sold and we bought the property.
Okay. For cheaper than, right? Twice as big and for less price or something like that.
It was great.
Hell
yeah, we hit it right on time.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, I started training out of like a small gym.
Okay.
When we moved out here.
Okay.
Or moved out to Riverside County.
That wasn't Dan Henderson, was it?
No, it was like a little small gym with a boxing ring.
Okay.
Me and my husband were training out of it for a while, and
Yes.
then we met Sam and Britt Alvey.
Okay.
We actually coached their kids' soccer team.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, I started training at Dan's.
Really?
Yeah.
So were you training to get fit? Were you training because you had the aspect to say, hey, babe, I think I want to start fighting? And I'm looking at Joe. He's sitting right here. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Because I train, but I don't train to, you need like tissue paper or anything?
No.
I train to, I guess, to loosen up my muscles at my age, but please don't think I'm going to be in a ring fighting Canelo or anything. Now, if the money was right, hell yeah, I'd be going. I'll do 2 rounds and I'm done. Probably be dead by that time. But
You would be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. But what made you say, you know what, I want to start training to fight, or I want to start training to train?
Well, I've had that in me my whole life.
Really?
Yeah, I've just been.
Are you a troublemaker?
Oh man, I gave my dad hell. I feel so bad for my dad.
Is that?
We're great now though.
No, of course, yeah. When you're a kid,
I
you're
gave him hell.
rebellious and no, Dad, I want to.
It was beyond that.
Right?
It was rough.
Really?
It was rough. Yeah, growing up in San Pedro, it's if you have that freedom, man, you take it and you run with
Really?
it. Yeah.
Now, for you guys that don't know, her fight name is Traviesa. Traviesa means troublemaker or causing trouble. So now that she's giving me that story, I'm like, oh, that's why they call you Traviesa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Actually, that name came from my coach, but
Oh, really?
yeah, but it was fitting.
He saw in your
know,
soul, and she was like, "This
He
chick's
knows
a troublemaker."
me.
God,
He knows me.
damn. What? Okay, we'll come back to your dad real quick. But what made your coach say, this chick's a troublemaker? Holy crap.
No.
Joe, how in the hell you married to her, man? She's always causing trouble. You know what? She's a big traviesa, bro. And boom, there she is.
You know what? There's a lot of like names thrown in the pot.
Okay.
And things stuck a little bit.
Okay.
But my coach is he's just so mellow and
Okay.
He's
You want to give your coach a shout out?
Oh yeah, Fernando Gonzalez.
Fernando
Menifee Maniac.
Gonzalez.
He's awesome.
He's out of what gym?
He's the best. Out of Dan's.
Dan's Henderson.
Yeah.
You also do Cobra Kai, right?
I do, yeah. So Joe Stevenson and Dan kind of correlated.
Oh, cool.
Years ago.
Yeah.
So he comes to Dan's and runs the jiu-jitsu program.
The one and only Joe Stevenson, man. I saw him at one of Hendo's fight, and he just walked by, and I'm like,
he's such a sweetie.
that's fucking Joe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when I see
With
Chris
his little fanny
Lieben.
pack.
Yeah. It's like when I say Chris Lieben, I'm like,
yeah.
that's Chris Lieben.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But I don't want to be all, I got to keep my cool and all that. Cool. So shout out to Joe Stevenson, Cobra Kai, and you say they collaborate, right?
Yeah. All of them do.
Yeah.
And it works out good.
Good.
You know, he drives far, but
That's in Victorville.
he loves it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's there at, do you go back and forth to Victorville, or you just stay in Dan's Henderson?
I stay at Dan's. I mean, I've gone out there a couple times.
Yeah.
I'll probably go out there again in the near future.
To do what, some cross training or
spar,
something?
That's train
cool.
a little bit.
That's cool.
Just to save face too.
Hell yeah.
You know, him and his wife, they're such good people.
Yeah.
We got to make that drive every now and then too.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, no, I know. So now we're talking about your dad. So you were giving him a bad time, and now that you're an adult, you said you're good with him, or?
Oh yeah, my dad's. He's amazing.
Yeah, what's your
My
dad's name?
Awesome, Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Yeah.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson. No, I'm just playing. That'd be cool.
He is. I mean, he's fit. He's smart. My dad's awesome.
Yeah.
He definitely stuck it out. He was patient with me.
Absolutely.
And
well, that's good.
It worked out.
Are you daddy's girl?
Oh yeah.
That's good.
100%.
I always wanted a daughter, but I'm like, I already have enough gray hair. I don't think I want a girl no more.
Oh yeah, man. I gave.
My God.
Any gray hair he has, it's from me.
It's from you.
For sure.
Those are his trophies, right, of you. Now, really quick, it's kind of confusing for me. Every time I see you, I see Joe, I see you, but come to find out, you're not Mexican.
Oh, no, I am.
You're not?
Yeah, I am.
I heard Greek the other day.
No, yeah, so my mom's side we're 100% Greek.
Okay.
My whole family lives there. My mom and my yaya, my grandmother lives here, but that's it.
Yeah.
So the rest of my family lives in Greece.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Oh yeah. Like
been
I said,
there, Joe?
not yet. No.
Oh, dude, I've never been there.
Yeah, we used to go.
I just like their
growing
yogurt.
up. The what? The yogurt?
The yogurt.
We got a lot of good food.
I'm just trying to look at the camera. Keep going. You're good.
We got a lot of good food.
Yeah, absolutely.
But on my dad's side, my grandmother is Hispanic.
Okay.
My lineage is from Sinaloa, native in Sinaloa.
Yeah.
So my whole grandma's side still lives in Mexico, and they come to visit once a year.
Yeah.
Do
you speak Spanish?
No, I don't.
What?
I know. I have a translator though.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you do when you go to
husband.
like Roberto's or something?
My husband.
Oh, okay. There you
Yeah.
go. So Joe, he's your translator.
Yeah.
Let me get a numero dos, please, with walk. Right. Cool. Well, once again, I'm just trying to break her down a little bit so I can get a little bit more. And for you guys that are listening, you can understand that, what's in her mind, because that's one of the biggest things in this podcast. I can never get a straight answer for fighters, what makes you say, I'm going to get punched in the face today? What's that little bit of courage, or that courage that allows you to say, you know what? As soon as that gate opens and they close it, it's just you and the other person.
I don't know if it's courage.
I told you.
You know what? I think it's because it's just in us. It's who we are. And there's so many
psycho.
Yeah, probably.
No, but
so many different reasons why we do this. I mean, like, there's not just one specific reason, but one of them is definitely just, I think, who we are.
Okay.
And we need that in order to just be who we are. Like, otherwise we're probably just going to go beat the shit out of somebody in the street, so might as well do it in a cage.
Okay. Let me rephrase it then. Is you being in the ring releasing anger and frustration instead of going to the bar and talking to some bitch? What'd you say, bitch?
No, it's not anger. I mean, you know what?
Yeah.
Not anger or frustration. I think it's just maybe some people are more in tune with maybe they're like, genetics or animalistic instincts or something.
Sure.
We just need it. Like, I feel like I can't survive without it, and I can't be happy without it.
Really?
I need to get in there. I need to get my hands on somebody.
Yeah.
I need to get my ass kicked a little bit in order to feel like me, in order to be in touch with myself.
Okay. So you train weeks, you train years, you train days, you train hours. for. Are you doing 3 minutes or 2 minute rounds?
3 minutes.
So you're doing 9 minutes. So you're training years, months, hours, for 9 minutes. It's worth it, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, it's like what was that one? What's the runner? The Jamaican guy, Usain Bolt. He said he's trained for 30 years, so he can do something for 30 seconds.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's the journey.
That's what it is.
It is 100%. Yep.
Wow.
It's the journey. It's I don't know. You kind of got to be a little bit of a glutton for punishment.
I'm getting excited here.
You kind of got to like it.
Yeah. No.
You know?
Absolutely.
You got to like that.
I mean, I like food, so I don't train to eat.
Hey, I
just
love food too.
Do you for reals?
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I take the holidays not like off, but
yeah.
I eat on the holidays.
Got it.
November, December. That's
it.
You got to gain a little extra fluff.
So you're going from flyweight to heavyweight.
Oh yeah,
right. You're gonna be out there with Mike Tyson.
Oh, for sure.
What'd you think of that Mike Tyson fight? Did you watch it?
So many mixed feelings.
It was.
I felt bad.
You know what? That's a good. I felt bad for him.
I felt bad.
Yeah.
But then again, you watch the replays and stuff, and it does kind of look a little set up.
You know what? And this is just me. I'm not an expert at boxing. I'm not an expert at fighting. But I felt that Mike Tyson was holding back.
I felt that too.
Because I know he could have tore his
It looked like
ass
he
up.
was holding back, and then it also looked like Jake Paul was holding back.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it kind of feels a little staged,
Yeah.
I guess, because of that. And then you look at the girls who they were fighting before,
Those
there's no holding
oh,
back, right?
My God.
And then even the guys before
Yes.
that, nobody's holding back.
My wife said, I
gotta
enjoyed
compare
the
that
girl
fight to
fight
those.
before I did that.
Oh, for sure.
Her eye was flopping and shit. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, that was a really good fight.
It was.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Sometimes the fights before that are better than the actual main event.
Oh, for sure.
That makes sense because
For sure.
you'll probably see those people years from now at the main event.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And like you, I've seen you from for lots of better words, I've seen you grow.
Yeah.
And the times that I've seen you, now the last time I saw you, I'm like, oh hell no. You see what I'm saying? What are your plans from now? Now that you have this, okay, and we'll talk about the belt here in a second. What are your plans now after SparStar Promotion Champion? Is that the right way to say it?
Yeah.
Okay. What are your plans?
I want to defend the belt.
Okay. Everybody wants to defend it.
You want to defend it, I feel like I would like to, speed up the process right now, but just out of respect for the promotion, they're such a good, solid promotion.
It's a nice,
dude. It's such
the venue, the event. They put on a really good show.
They treat us really good.
Oh, that's good.
That's
good.
When somebody does that, you want to do good for them.
Yeah.
So I'll defend it and show up for them a little bit.
And you're still amateur, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So by you defending it, you're still defending it at an amateur level. Mm-hmm. Do you want to defend it once, twice, 3 times a lady, or how do you want to do it?
I don't have any solid plans, but I would like to speed up the process. Like I said, I'd like to
pro.
Yeah, I'd like to go pro now.
Really?
Why not?
Is it? Let's just say, for example, let's say I won the heavyweight champion, and I didn't want to defend it. Is that bad on me for not defending it? Or can I just get my belt and get the hell out of here? But then I got my, the matchmaker, Joe, calling me and say, hey, we got this guy wants to fight you for the defend the title. Nah, I'm good. I already got my belt.
It's kind of, I feel like.
Do you have to?
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Is it bad for the industry?
I feel like me personally, I wouldn't feel good about it.
Okay, good.
Good. So I don't want to speak for anybody else, but I feel like Heather and SparStar kind of deserve that.
Got you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a secret?
Huh?
Is there any fights coming up soon?
Oh,
I can bleep this out if you want.
No, it's okay.
No.
SparStar's having a promotion, I think, in January, and
close.
I wouldn't be ready for that because, I said, the holidays I enjoy my family.
Yeah.
Like you said, your mom lives 17 minutes away.
Yeah.
And you'd spend 3 months.
Yeah.
Well, this November, December is when I'm like, all right, everybody, leave me alone. I'm paying attention to the family. You know what I mean? I got to go visit my grandpa, my dad, my brother, my niece.
Are they all here in California?
Yeah, they're in San Pedro.
Okay, cool.
So we go down there. I'll stay there for a week or two.
Okay.
Out of November and December.
Are you going to do the Sarah Valencia tour, the California tour with your belt?
Oh,
right?
man. Yeah, just take pictures everywhere.
Yeah, walk into. I saw you got Starbucks. Did you walk in with the belt? I was like, who's this lady? Holy shit. They made sure they didn't get your order wrong, right?
Yeah.
Man, would you like an extra pump of vanilla, please? Here you go. No, I'm just playing. We're going to upgrade you. What is it? Venti Grande, or how does it go?
I don't know.
I don't speak Starbucks.
I say large.
Just large.
Honestly don't ever buy. No offense, I don't buy from Starbucks.
Yeah,
typically,
I
didn't see any like small coffee shops around here.
Oh yeah, there is.
There is.
Oh yeah, there is.
Okay, see,
Yeah.
I always go small.
Yeah.
Always,
Yeah.
and you know what? They're always so much better.
Yes.
I don't drink coffee
Yeah.
when I'm training
Okay.
at all. I don't drink any caffeine. So, but like I said,
Isn't that good?
to not drink it, or
No, to drink it.
not for me.
Okay.
I get super short of breath.
Okay,
when I drink
got
caffeine,
it.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why I'm out of breath all the time. Mm-hmm. Oh damn.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe because I want to kill the motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. So,
Get in there.
Yeah. So everybody says that. You're not the first one. Bro, do a couple key PKBs. Bro, jump
just
in the
go
ring
train.
sometime.
Just go
No, I do
spar.
train. I do spar.
No, there you go.
No, I do spar. But when it comes to, because you got mask on, you got 16-ounce gloves. Now you're like, okay, we're going to put 8-ounce gloves. And it's like, it goes like from here to
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm too pretty. I don't want this face to get all beat up. So you're going to defend it.
Yeah.
And then after that, you are going to consider going pro.
I'm going to talk to my coach and
Okay.
and figure things out with him because
You're
I
ready.
don't just make any decisions like that.
Yeah.
I haven't been in the industry and I haven't been into the industry.
Yeah. Here, let's do
like
this.
these guys have.
Now that you grabbed that, I always say this in every show. And Joey, there's one right behind you, sir.
Cheers.
Yeah. Pellegrino, sponsor the show. I need sponsors. And this is
Yeah.
one of the ones I want people to sponsor is Pellegrino. But
Should we shake it and like explode?
no, not around the computer. But let's do this.
just like-
Let's go ahead. Oh, we got to do something viral. And then next, they sponsor us. But really quick, Sarah, let's pop open. Salute. Congratulations on your belt, Joe. Congratulations on the family.
Thank you.
There you saw his hand. You saw that. It's like behind the scenes, right? Salute, guys. Sponsor the show. Sponsor the show. Hell yeah. Once you go pro, what am I trying to say here? Once again, just forgive my lack of knowledge. Does SparStar have pro events or they're only amateur?
They do have pro events.
Okay.
This last one wasn't, but the one before that was.
Okay, got it. What about Dan Henderson?
Dan Henderson, no, that's amateur.
That's all
Straight
amateur.
Yeah, for now.
Got it.
I don't know his future plans. But
Yeah.
you never know.
So as far as, let's say, for example, you do go pro. Let's just say, Amas Damas, you are pro.
Yeah.
What is your next step? Obviously, to find a fight.
No, honestly, I don't have plans like that yet. I think that we'll probably talk to different promotions.
Okay.
That'll be the first step
Yeah.
to that. But I think Invicta would be so cool.
That's the new. I thought. No, I'm thinking.
Invicta's the all women's
yes,
promotion.
It is. Do you really want to do that?
I think that would be so cool.
I want you to fight John Jones, though. Right? Imagine her being the first
for
one
the right
to beat
amount
Jones.
of money.
No shit.
Fuck it.
Right? You'll be the first person ever to beat John Jones.
Oh man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Invicta. That's fairly new, right?
No, Invicta's been around for how long?
Well, we've known about it for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Invicta's been around for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what's funny. The only reason I know that because I'm starting to watch more fights, and then you know how the algorithm pulls it up, and I saw Invicta,
Yeah.
and it was just all females.
I just think that's so cool.
You think so?
Oh, I think it's so cool.
Well, if that happens,
and how easy to get a fight. It's like all
now
females.
do you have to like relocate when you do something like that, or you just got to travel to the fight?
Just travel.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm thinking the military because when we get stationed somewhere, I have to move to North Carolina. I have to move to Texas. I'm like, I got to move. So, but you can stay here, train, and just fly to the events. Well, what does your parents think about this? I mean, like your family, your cousins, most importantly, your main parents, your mom and your dad. What do they think? I don't know.
They're not surprised.
Really?
Yeah, at all.
Okay.
When I first started doing this, my dad was like, please don't compete. It's like, I know you probably are.
Yes.
Please don't.
Yeah.
And
don't get married,
Yeah.
right? Wait till you get your career and then think about having a husband, but don't get married
man.
yet. Yeah. I say that because my mom told me, don't get married.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. But yeah, I got married late, so I did somewhat listen.
Oh, you
to
did
her.
listen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Turned out good?
I guess I did.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to your dad.
But yeah, so he's super supportive. He's always been supportive, but he just didn't necessarily want to see me in there getting hit,
Yeah.
But he was a martial artist himself growing up.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
Oh. What did he compete also, or he just was he a black
I guess
belt?
it was a little bit different back in the day.
Yeah.
Fighting.
Back with Chuck Norris. I don't know who he is, but Bruce Lee,
Like
Chuck
55,
Norris.
maybe.
Okay, I'm right behind him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, he trained under Richard Bistillo.
Okay.
So that's who is it? Bruce Lee's coach. Yeah, Bruce Lee's guys. So he did that. So he was a high belt.
Does he still do
with in Jeet Kune Do?
Oh, really?
Jeet Kune Do.
Yeah, because that's Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do.
Jeet Kune Do and Kali stick fighting.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a killer in that.
So he's a black belt or like third degree, fourth degree. I don't
does
know.
it go? Do they belt? If they do,
to,
right?
yeah.
He would be definitely equivalent to a high black belt.
Well, yeah, probably.
I mean, the
degree
man
or
still
something.
can like stand right in front of you and
Yeah.
flick your nose with his foot.
How old's your dad? I mean, where your dad lives in San Pedro?
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Got you. What about your mom?
Yeah, she's supportive.
Really?
Yeah, everybody's pretty supportive
Did
about.
she fight too?
No.
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 Now, speaking of mothers, you're married.
Yeah.
Obviously, we saw
Yeah.
your husband earlier, Navajo Joe Valencia. Do you have any children?
Yeah, I do. I have
Really?
2 boys.
So you're a mom.
I am.
So you're a wife, a fighter, and a mom.
I am.
And a coffee drinker.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I don't know if that's
only on the holidays.
only on the holidays. Hence her the little
when I'm not
holiday
training.
cup. Really? How old
Yeah.
are your what do you say, boys?
Yeah, boys.
Two
Two
boys.
boys. Yeah, 12 and 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah. So had them young, and
Wow.
yeah, I'm glad we had them young, and I was able to do that. And now they're old enough to support what I want to do. So
Do they
that's pretty
train?
Cool. Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So they see you while they're training. They see you. They see mommy
yeah.
over there, and they know that you're fighting.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. They've been training. I think my oldest started when he started doing martial arts when he was 5.
I think every little kid does like karate or something like that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
either soccer or karate or what's
It's
the
so
other one?
good for them.
That's good.
Oh
It is.
man.
It is.
So
it shows a
builds
lot
their
of discipline.
confidence.
That's cool. Now, if they ever decide to fight, would you let them?
Oh, I wouldn't hold them back from anything.
Really?
No, absolutely not.
Would you let them do
I'm trying to raise men.
PKPs and all that?
Of
course.
Let them go. Let them
Really?
fight. Let them ride. Let them
That's
do
cool.
what they need to do, and I'll just be here to catch them if they need
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
Like,
there you go.
It's just
But you're not going to be that mom that jumps in and kicks the referee's ass because you know that. You know
I
what
would
I'm
want
talking
to. I would want to.
you don't want to.
Absolutely.
They'd probably know who you are and be like, okay, no, you're good. You're
Yeah.
good. Cool. What do you think, Joe? You let them too? Let your sons?
Our oldest is already a national champion in jiu-jitsu. So.
He's won
shit.
a couple competitions.
What's his name?
Matthew.
Matthew. So he's a what? How many?
How many? Two kids. Two
Two-time?
kids.
No, two-time champion.
He's won. No, it was once. One time.
Oh, it's one-time champion in
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu. Mm-hmm. You do jiu-jitsu also.
I do.
Really?
Yeah,
And
I
you?
love jiu-jitsu. That's my first love. Yeah.
Wow. I actually did jiu-jitsu in the Marine Corps, but it's different. We call it MACMAT.
Yes.
Marine Corps Martial Arts Training.
Yeah.
So it's more of learning how to subdue, especially when we're in Iraq, we dealt with a lot of prisoners and all that. So we knew how to subdue prisoners, or not the prisoners, but detainees.
Yeah.
They don't like us calling them prisoners, detainees. So, that's all. That's the length of my jiu-jitsu training. But
Yeah.
what's
Teach
funny
you how
is,
to beat them up behind closed doors.
yeah, right.
Kick
Well,
their
that's
ass.
what a lot of people got in trouble. I don't know if you remember during Iraqi freedom and all that. A lot of military members were getting in trouble because we were beating them up, to the extent, and you got Geneva Code and blah
Yeah.
blah. So we're like, okay, we'll just hold your hand instead of trying to, punch you in the head.
Just give you a lollipop.
That's it, man. It's changed a lot.
Yeah,
It's changed a lot.
I know
man.
it's rough.
Hell yeah. So if you don't mind, man, thank you so much again for just breaking the ice. I want to get into some of your fights, okay? And I've seen, I think it's 3 of your fights. I never saw your first one.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's online or...
It is. It should be, yeah.
Okay, I didn't find that. But the last one I saw, and I thought it was very, very memorable, is the one where you fought, I think, Kira Asun.
Uh-huh.
I love that fight.
Yeah.
I love that fight. Now, I saw your last fight. I didn't like it. You know why I didn't like it? And I always say this.
I did.
I know you did. The reason I didn't like it is because it was first round.
Yeah.
That's it.
A couple people told me that.
Yeah.
You should have kept going.
I like to get my money's worth. You see what I'm saying? If I'm going to get all dressed up and go see Sarah fight, I don't want to be like, what happened? It's done.
Yeah.
I mean, give me at least 2 rounds. No, I'm just playing. I'm being sarcastic.
No,
here,
I know.
I loved it. But if you don't mind, I would love to see your first fight. And like always, what I want to do is I want you to be the commentator in your fight. Like if you're seeing Sarah Valencia fight and you tell me what's going on, what was in your mind, what you felt, whatever the case may be, and then we'll just break down the fight.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
And then like always, guys, I am going to be streaming it here, and I am going to give credit to whoever the actual venue is, because I want to make sure I don't get copy struck. So give me 1 second. Let me pull it up. And I actually have it right here. So really quick, guys, I actually have the video up. This is SparStar Promotions 62. So you were at 62 and 63?
Yeah.
Okay, got you. And 63 is the one where you won?
Yeah.
The champion. Oh, cool. So really quick, let's go ahead and play a roll really quick. All righty. I always see that guy right there. What is he, a referee?
Yeah.
His name is Mark Reyes. Mark Reyes? I've seen him at SparStar too.
A lot of these referees, they go everywhere.
So it's not just for one promotion.
Oh no.
Oh, so they're.
I mean, some of these referees are very well known. They're in the UFC. They're reffing for the UFC. They're reffing for a lot of promotions.
So they're contractors.
I think even Bare Knuckle.
Yes.
I've seen them in Bare Knuckle. Yeah.
Yes. Cool. Every time I see him, and I remember when I had Nasty Nate on here, he said I think he was in the military or he's law enforcement, because I know your husband is. Are you still in, or are you retired from law enforcement?
Well,
yeah.
under wraps.
No, he's still in.
He's still in.
Yeah, he's still in. He's sheriff.
Got it. Now, did you? What?
I knew you were gonna ask that.
San Pedro.
I know. So, yeah, taking this fight, I knew her and her sister were from Pedro, and I was stoked.
Now,
because when you're from Pedro, you have a certain personality.
Yeah. But did that hinder you? Did you hold back because she's cool? She's one of us. She's a homegirl.
She is a homegirl.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny is after that fight,
yes.
My dad ran into a lot of guys that he knew from Pedro.
Okay.
And told him, they're asking who he's there for after the fight. And he said me, and they're like, oh, what the?
Yeah.
Turns out I'm related to her by marriage.
No, you're not.
Yeah, so I'm not fighting them ever again. They're family.
Even to defend the title? No,
that's family. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. No.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd fight my dad for a belt, man.
No,
let's go.
We're really loyal, We're
That's
really
good.
like we just.
Well, that shows the character of people from San Pedro.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my God. Let me play. Sorry, I got it sidetracked. And she trains out of Six Blades? Is that what I see on
No, she trains out of San Pedro Fight Club.
Right there.
Yeah. Great training facility too.
Now, did you know her beforehand?
No, I didn't.
First time you met her?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's how it works when you're when you're part Mexican.
No.
Y'all like to make babies.
No. So is that the first time you met her as a fighter?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So, but you know beforehand who you're fighting, though, right?
Yeah.
But you can do a little bit of troll work, a little spy work, and say, let me go on her Instagram, let me see her fights, because I definitely know you guys study fights.
Yeah,
right?
well, I'll watch her fight, but I don't get that much like in depth about researching who they are or where they're from or who their mommies and daddies are. No,
that's too far. Yeah, that's called stalking.
Yeah,
you don't want to
that's
stalk.
weird.
No, but as
I
far
don't
as
got time for that.
Study her fights and like, okay, here's your move. This is blah blah. Cool. It's like studying her blueprint so you can make yours against hers. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Now who's this girl? I'm just playing. That's you. There's Sarah Valencia. So you're just loosening them up right now, right?
I'm trying to stay warm.
Ah, got it.
We warm up in the back for a while, so
you know what I
Try
noticed
to stay
that
warm. Mm-hmm.
you do the walk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're already dripping in sweat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'd be sitting down, just relaxing,
No.
drinking a Slurpee. It's like, all
You
right,
think
Ruben
that.
Valenzuela. Okay, I'm next. Hold on, let me finish.
Yeah.
But you're in there warming,
No,
probably doing
yeah.
rounds.
Yeah, that you got to get that heart rate up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like to peak. I like my lungs to expand as much as
Uh-huh.
they can because then I last longer.
So what do? You do breathing exercises, scream?
No, we get back there and we work. We work hard sometimes just to.
So you're
get
out there
that lung
hitting
expansion,
hitting like gloves or
hitting
something?
pads,
Hitting
wrestling.
pads.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What's going through your mind right now? Just get it over with, or
just going over everything that we went over in fight camp.
so you're thinking 100 miles an hour right now?
Yeah.
Got it.
Being strategic,
Okay.
in your head.
I've heard that a lot.
Huh?
Do you have to touch gloves?
No,
It's more like a handshake, right?
it's a respect thing, and you feel it.
But what do you
You'll
mean you
feel it. Like you just feel the other person's like
Aura,
energy.
Got it.
100%.
But what if you don't?
What if you don't what?
Yeah.
Feel it?
No. What
Then-
if you don't touch gloves? Let's say, for example, me, you in, and then you go like this to touch, and I'm like,
You know what?
you see what I'm trying to say, right?
No, I get it. I really don't find it offensive. Like
Okay.
you're in there and everybody reacts different to being in the octagon.
Okay. Yeah.
At the end of it, like you shake hands and
Yeah.
it's a sport. Like I don't think there's any weirdness about not touching gloves or touching gloves.
But touching gloves
It's a
is like
respect
shaking
thing.
hand, right?
Yeah,
It's like shaking
absolutely,
hand. It's
absolutely.
Like karates, they bow to each other before they fight. All right, cool. Once again, I'm still learning here. Even though this is episode 8, I'm still learning. Still learning. All right, let's check it out. All right, round 1. Up there, so you did shake. Good. I like seeing that. Okay. What are you doing? Measuring it out or just
Feeling her out.
Feeling her out. Once again, my terminology is not up to par. I don't speak fight. I speak putazos for you guys that know what putazos are. Cool. Now, throughout the fight, do you know who wins the round?
No.
No.
You think you do, but you don't.
Got it. But
Yeah, did you see the one that I lost? I thought I won it. So.
yeah, that was a hard one. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, wow. So I don't know if that's called, but it looks like you were Charlie horsing her.
Oh yeah. Just knee to the thigh.
Okay. That's just to break her stance or just to drop her?
Break her leg down a little bit.
Okay.
There's a nerve there. If you can hit
imagine?
that just right, your leg goes out.
Hell yeah. Now, and while we're watching this, do low kicks really work?
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Is that for the pain or just?
You know what? I got kicked by one of my teammates before this last fight in the calf, and and he didn't mean to.
Yeah, no, yeah.
He just hit it just right in that nerve, and I still feel it.
Really?
Yeah, and it was before my first fight. I mean, I had to red light therapy. I had to massage it out. It was.
Yeah, because sometimes I'll see, you do a lot of low kicks and you hear that slap, pow, but the guy's just still standing. I'm like, what are you doing that? Why are you wasting? But obviously it's strategic. So it really depends on the hit.
Yeah, and I'm throwing this kick and to kind of get in a rhythm.
What happened? Her glove fell off?
Looks like it.
Yeah. Okay, well, it happened at the right time.
Yeah.
The bell rang.
You know what, too, who's commentating is Joe on this fight, Joe Stevenson.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Do you hear
that was pretty cool.
I don't know what it's called, the 10-second.
Oh, yeah.
You can hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you hear the crowd?
No.
No?
You know who I do hear? I hear my husband and my best friend.
Got it. Where's
in the
Joe
crowd.
at? Were you ringside, Joe? Yeah. Salute.
Oh, look at that. Oh, no, the end of the fight, you got to watch my dad. It was actually hilarious. He's
now really
trying
quick,
to make me blow my nose.
I noticed they put ice on your back, on your chest. Is that to cool you down?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Cool you down, slow your heart rate.
Got it.
Get you breathing good.
Wow. There it is right there. Mm-hmm. Now, be honest with me. Your coaches are telling you, all right, do this, do this. Do you really listen to them or are you just ready for the bell to... You do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
got it. Got it. All right, here we go. Round 2. And this one went all 3 rounds, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What were you trying to do there?
You got to go back.
Okay, go back if you want. Nobody calls me, so I have no friends. I'll just let it play.
Yeah, just reversing that.
Oh, you tried to do it again?
Yeah, that's a takedown that I work a lot.
Okay. Do you have a signature move?
I don't.
No? Okay.
No, that knockout.
Got it.
That's
my
it.
Signature that's just, yeah, that's everybody. I think that's my signature move too. Now, was she very, she's obviously shorter than you.
Yeah.
So she has a lower center of gravity.
yeah.
Did you feel that?
Yeah,
As far as
her takedowns are great.
Okay.
Yeah, I would love to train with her and wrestle her on the side.
Okay.
I do plan on going train there in Pedro in the future.
Wow.
I don't think you don't see her ground game here, but I could tell her ground game was good.
Yeah. And that's one thing I think it was this fight. You said you need to, and correct me if I'm wrong, you need to practice your ground game a little bit more.
No, I would like to showcase my ground game.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So So your ground game's on point then.
Yeah, I like my ground game's good.
But what about your striking game?
Yeah, my striking game's it just gets better and better.
Okay.
I work on that a lot.
Hell yeah. You have a long reach?
Not really.
No?
It's pretty normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've seen some guys, I mean, they just throw and their arm just keeps going
Dude.
and going.
And it's so hard to get in on those guys.
But then the recoil takes them forever, so they're open to get hit back too. Damn. And that was round 2. So you heard that 10-second and you said, let me just get rid of these real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'll play some ads. I'm going to stop this. Skip. Where's my mouse? No, I'm trying to find it. It's over
I
on
thought you
this
needed help
screen.
finding it.
Yeah.
I got you, buddy.
Yep, there it is. They got me. That's okay. They could get paid. So where is your coach right here? Who's
Right here.
him?
Yeah, Fernando's right there. And then my dad. My dad is actually my cut man and water boy.
What is
That's what
a
he calls
cut
himself.
man?
In case I get cut.
And he heals you up. And
Yeah.
heals you up. He patches you
He
up.
gives me a little kiss on my forehead.
So it's what is Vaseline? Sana colita de rana. All right, get your ass back in there. Right?
Don't be a pussy.
There you go. So they put what, Vaseline if you get COVID open?
No, there's like a metal ice block.
Yes, I've seen
Yeah,
it.
that takes down the swelling.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he puts Vaseline.
That's your dad right there?
Yeah, that's my dad right here.
Oh, cool. Dude, that is so sick.
Right here.
That is sick as hell.
Yeah, that's my dad. I love him.
Hell yeah.
He's the best.
Yeah, the little daddy's girl. You hear that? Oh, my daddy. I miss him.
I love him.
Papi, I'm hungry. What do you want, mija? What do you want? Whatever you want, mija.
Yeah.
I want hamburgers.
That's my crown.
There you go. Are you the only girl in your family?
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. What about brothers?
I have 2 older brothers.
2 older brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're always jealous of that. It's
Cool.
okay.
No, it's all good. I
It's
have
funny.
a sister, and she's the same
My
thing.
brother has a daughter now, and he's like, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. So we had banter actually in the octagon.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if if you like really analyze this fight,
Okay.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
we were kind of laughing at each other.
Wow. Now, there's no anger, there's no remorse, there's no shit talking. It's just, okay, we came here to do a job.
It's fun.
Let's do it and get out.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun getting your face pumped. I don't know.
You work so hard and then you get to go over all that. And
Look,
get
you guys are talking.
I know.
Hey, so what's up? What's your Instagram?
We did.
Oh, my God. But hold on real quick.
No. She's great.
Oh, that is sick. And then she has a sister, too.
She does.
Yeah. Are they twins?
Yeah, they're identical twins. They
Yep.
look. Sometimes I'm like, "Who are you?
Yeah.
which one are you?"
I wonder if they like tag team and they're like, okay.
Dude, I would
Yeah?
all day.
You know, that would be sick. MMA tag team.
Dude.
Like WWF or WWE.
Oh, I think like in life.
Yeah,
I would totally tag team her in life.
Lucha
I had
Libre.
an identical twin sister.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, there, she came back. She goes, here's one for you, too. Boom, boom. Now, when you have your gloves on, I know they just look huge, especially on women. I mean, are they comfortable, or would you, if you were to switch to like boxing gloves, would you rather have boxing gloves?
No.
Or would you rather do bare knuckle?
Oh. I mean, I've bare knuckled it my whole life,
Yeah.
so might as well one day.
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
I want to buy some gloves just to try them on. Maybe I can do some.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you do have to train with them.
Yeah.
Because you have to get used to like, you know, them getting stuck.
Yeah.
And you
got to
stuff
break
like
them
that.
in too, right?
Yeah, actually, you know what's funny is the gloves that I had originally, the Velcro on them broke.
Okay.
And when it came time to me buying gloves, I was like, oh shit, it's like a week out. I forgot. Oh. So I don't know which one. What camo guy gives me the gloves? He's the best. He lets me use his gloves every fight.
Okay.
He's like tries to hide from me when I get there, and I'm like, I see you. Give me your gloves.
Really?
He's like, come on, I gotta go to the car.
Did he use them already?
Huh?
Did he use them already?
Oh, they're his gloves.
Oh, I thought they were like sweaty. Or like, here you go, man. Here's your turn.
Oh no, it's one of the camo officials.
Got it. Oh
yeah,
my god.
He lets me use his gloves.
Hey, bro, I forgot my mouthpiece. Can I have yours?
That's
Here, just wash it out real quick when you're done. It's like that one scene in Rocky.
They're
where
just so broken in. They're so comfortable. So right here, my dad is like a.
Yeah, he looks young.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you said he's 55. He's like, no, stop. He's smiling at you because you know you won, or what?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
He did, but so I think I had a little blood on my nose. I was like, hey, Dad, make sure I don't have any blood on my nose.
Boogers.
And he's like, do you need water? I was like, no. I was like, oh, Dad. No.
Oh my god.
And then he wipes my face. I'm like,
wow.
He's so funny. He's the best.
So do your brothers consider you a little brother because you're a fighter? That's my little brother. What?
Yeah, they've
yeah.
You know what? The middle brother, we are like complete opposite personalities. Okay. I'm like wild and loud and annoying, and he is very calm and stoic.
The reason I say that, I know two brothers. There's three brothers. And the smallest one, he's a little bitch. So they always say, "Oh yeah, that's my little sister." Oh, so I was like, "Man, fuck you." I'm like,
"Yeah, I was definitely always the sister that was like,
got you.
Like what? Don't talk to my brother."
Did you ever protect your brothers?
Yeah, there's a couple times. Not protect them, but like junior high, high school. Yeah. A couple times where I was like, "Don't be talking to my brother."
Yeah. Damn, there you
Back
go.
off my brother.
Did you know you won, or you were still in mystery?
No, I don't ever assume that I won anymore.
Okay.
No, there was my second fight. I thought I won and I didn't, and I was like, oh.
Look at the smiles on your face. I'd probably be pissed off and be like, oh, rematch. No, that's good. And that's one of the biggest things I've noticed about fighters. You guys don't hold any grudges. You guys are cool after. It's a sport.
I mean, unless there is some animosity because, some fights have that.
Yeah.
Some bad blood.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's a sport.
Is there any beef in UFC?
I'm sure there's so much. There's beef.
I know
everywhere.
Well, sometimes there's beef because of social media, YouTube. Cause if a fight's coming up, John Jones versus Joe
they
Valencia.
Pump that up too.
You see what I'm saying? I think
they
it's
pump
made
that
up.
Yeah. And it works though.
There you go, talking with your mouthpiece.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's like clear. I think you catch yourself.
Yeah.
You're like, oh damn, I still have it in my mouth. Watch. That's cool. Is your heart still racing there, or you already calmed down? Because there it is.
I'm pretty calm.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you keep your gloves, your wraps?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. Now, all those signatures people have to verify, or there's like certain eyes that have to be on it, right?
Yep.
You can't just wrap and say, okay, I'm good.
Nope.
So what do they check for?
Oh man. So I heard that there are times fighters will go to the bathroom and like harden the like cast it.
Are you fuck?
Yeah, I mean that's what I.
Oh yeah,
that's why
part in the past
stuff like that. That's what they check for.
Wow,
so,
a horseshoe like in the cartoons. They put
dude,
a horseshoe.
yeah.
That is so cool. Awesome. Now let's get off a little bit about fighting. And I was intrigued by you talking about your parents and the things that you do. The place where you live. But tell me more, if you don't mind, about mom life, because every time I see you, it's just Sarah Valencia, the fighter, the Traviesa. I'll always see you in the cage. But now that I have you here, tell me a little bit more of your everyday life, because it's not you wake up and you train for 8 hours and you come home.
No.
Obviously, there's little things in the way. But
man, I always think about like the people that can do that. They go train and then they come home and rest. Yeah. I'm like, damn.
That's the life. Right?
I can't think of it too much because I get a little envious. You know? I'm like, shake that out.
I know. I hate
that. It's just being a mom in general is it's a lot when you're a super involved mom and you don't have, like I said, I don't have like a big family to help me out.
Yes.
So it's just me, us.
That's one of the things I think I saw either on your video or somewhere I saw on your Instagram, that you didn't grow up with a big family.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned you have 2 brothers and you're the only girl.
Yeah.
As not only a girl or a woman or a lady in this industry, how does that affect, there's a certain persona that you have to put on. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. And you're in the fight, you're not wearing makeup. Yeah. Your hair is braided up. And it's like, holy crap, it's totally different. Yeah. That makes sense. So that's why when I saw you that one time where we sat next to you at Dan Henderson, it was like,
is that her?
Is that? Oh shit!
She's got her face on.
Right? She has her face on. What's that song by
my grandma used to say that.
Yeah, there you go. Tell me a little bit more about that. About being the woman, the lady, the wife, the sister, the mom. I mean, this is a belt. Yeah. But I know you have more belts. That unrecognized or I heard a Joe say unsung belts or unsung people that are out there helping you.
Yeah. Well, definitely a lot of unsung people. Like I said, I didn't have like a big family growing up. My mom's side, they all live in Greece. So
that's why.
It's just my mom and my yaya. My papu passed away probably 10 years ago.
Yaya is a way for to say grandmother.
My grandma. Yeah, my grandma. Cool. She's still here. She's around. She's man.
She's still strong.
That lady's a rock. Like she walks like rain or shine every day, like 10 miles. Her ass is like hard as a rock. Ooh. She looks great.
Damn. Yeah. So if I see an older lady walking by, I say, damn, that lady has a old nice ass.
That's my yaya.
You're just like, hey, that's
she looks good.
With all due respect.
And then, my dad's side, my grandma and grandpa were big. They were a huge influence on my life.
That's good.
Just solid people, solid Christians. Yes. They definitely helped guide me as much as they could in the right direction.
Got it.
And then my dad. So, and then my brothers, but like when I mean big family, I mean like uncles and aunts and grandparents and cousins, to help out. And I've never had that.
So your Christmases were always small. It was just immediate family. That's
no. Well, see, over the years, it's kind of the family's gotten smaller. My grandma, we used to have like 60 people over at Christmas.
Okay.
And it was all family.
Got it.
But over the years, my grandma got sick. Okay. So like my second cousins, my third cousins, and aunties and uncles that now I haven't seen in like 15 years. They kind of fizzled out a little bit. So family got smaller.
Okay.
But
that's cool. Now let's go back to the mom part. How do you balance being a mother? Do your brothers live here?
San Pedro.
San Pedro. Okay.
One of my brothers lives in Big Bear, and the other one lives in Carson, San Pedro area.
So you're always going to be the sister, but now let's talk about your everyday life. Your children, you got to get them ready for school. Then you have to, I have 2 hours. Let me train or let me watch TV and eat bonbons.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I wake up every morning. You know what? It's gotten easier.
Okay.
I've really raised my sons to be really independent.
Okay.
And learn how to get themselves ready and dressed and brush their own hair and teeth and I'm on it like flies on shit with them.
Like you said earlier, I'm raising men.
I'm raising men.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna baby their asses.
Yeah.
You know, they learn how to do it themselves.
Yeah.
And it works. They really
Good.
do. They're like little men.
Yes.
So they could even make their own breakfast.
Are they tight?
Oh, super tight.
Okay, good.
Super tight. Yeah. There's a 5-year age gap there. So the older one just takes care of the little one, loves on him. That's his best friend.
Got you.
You know? But yeah, no, they're really good kids. They help me out a lot by helping themselves out.
Good.
And that comes from parenting.
Yeah.
I parented the shit out of those kids.
So you're you consider yourself
I'm
a strict?
so strict.
Really?
Yeah. They call me one of our friends at the gym calls me Sergeant Sarah. I have him at 10 Hut.
There you go.
You know, I'm raising gentlemen in training.
Hell yeah. So are you more strict than your husband Joe, or Joe just leaves it back and say, you know what, babe, you do it. I'm going to be over here.
I'm definitely more strict.
Good.
Yeah,
Good. That's good. Well, I'm a big mama's girl. I'm a mama's girl. Mama's boy. I love my mom. My dad and I are very yes sir, no sir, blah blah blah. But my mom, I tend to get more emotional with her.
Oh yeah,
that makes sense.
Oh, my boys are too.
Yeah,
that's a boy thing.
I think it is.
I think
it is.
They love me.
Yeah. Now, as far as you getting ready for the fight, okay, one thing I noticed, every time you're fighting, you're always braided up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was one of the questions my wife asked you when we sat next to you back at Dan Henderson. Does it hurt, or what do you know what I'm saying? Tell me a little bit more of that. And maybe if you have somebody that, maybe if you go to a place to get your hair done, if you want to give them a shout out, by all means, go for it.
So I met a girl local to San Pedro. I mean, not local. She travels to me.
Really?
Yeah, her name's Plachette. She does great hair.
Plachette.
And she knows how to do my hair. You know, she doesn't pull too tight.
No?
No.
Now,
she does a great job.
So shout out to Plachette. Does she have a company name?
She has an Instagram.
Oh, what's her, if you want to shout it out?
Her Instagram.
All right.
Let's see. I got that snapshot right here. Hair by Plachette.
Hair by Plachette.
Yeah, she's
Sorry if
great.
I say it wrong. Plachette. Or if it's French, Plachette. Right. Cool. And she does your hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just thinking like a man here. If you get hit there, does it hurt? Because that hair is so tight. No?
Not at all.
Okay. Got you. I always wonder that. Every time I see, like, I think Ruby Daniels, your last fight, she had her hair braided.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, ow, it hurts because your hair's all tensed up. Like,
oh, if it swells up, I'm sure. I take my hair out that night.
Okay.
Well, I mean, no, probably day after or that night, depending on how tired I am.
Do you get it braided the day of or the day before?
I get it braided the day before.
So it loosens up a little bit. So it's not like really tight.
Yeah. I mean, there was a time I got my hair braided at a competition in Vegas.
Okay.
And it was
tight. I could just imagine.
It was tight. And I was like, oh no, this is not how I'm supposed to do it. Like,
what about
my scalp can't handle this.
I know, right? What about makeup? Can you guys wear makeup in the ring?
I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to. I see some girls wear fake eyelashes, but I wouldn't do that.
Imagine getting punched and it's just flapping.
No, they do. There's some funny videos
really?
of like girls getting kicked and they're.
Oh.
No, wow. I don't wear makeup when I train or when I fight.
Because it's just gonna run in your face, or it's just a waste of putting it on.
No,
that
it'll run
day?
in your face.
Okay. It's like sunscreen.
Oh yeah, you get hit in the eye or sweat, and it's.
Got it. Yeah.
Nah, that's.
I'm asking those questions because a guy
horrible.
just takes his shirt off and just jumps
Dude,
in there.
no, they do. There's a lot that goes into us.
I know
women.
if I ever were to fight, I know I got to do my hair. 'Cause that's like my prized possession. Braid it. What's that? What am I? Shane O'Malley or what's that one?
Sean O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley. You know what's funny is I say that because all my cousins and my mom's side and my dad's side, all of them have receding hairlines. They're already all gray. So now I'm like,
you got that good genetic.
That's what it is.
Ooh.
My grandmother was, I believe she was 86, 87 when she died. Not one gray hair on her head.
Wow.
Never dyed it. So they used to call her Abuelita Cabeza Negra, black hair grandma.
Yeah.
Because she didn't have any.
Sure she didn't dye it?
She was, no.
Low-key?
Maybe. You never know. You never know.
I would low-key just not tell you.
But she was also, I believe she was Azteca, like Indian.
Oh, yeah.
So she probably had some of that dark gene. And all that.
For sure.
So I'm Thank you, my grandmother for my hair. Look at that. Ooh, I do have some hair.
The native
here.
gene.
This is from my dad's side. This is from my grandmother's side.
Thanks, Grandma.
Buddy. Cool, man. Yeah, she passed away.
You know what? Going back to the kids though.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
They're not raising themselves. I made that kind of seem like they.
No, I know that.
Okay. Yeah, no, it is rough. I wake up, get them ready. I get them on the bus now. Thank God that's super easy.
Yeah.
And then, sometimes I'll go train in the morning.
Yeah.
And do shit that I need to do during the day, pick them up, and then go train at night.
What's your training, or what's your window before, once they leave and they come back for you to do, I got to do this, this, and this, and this?
I'd say like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
4
So
p.m.
it's a good gap to
So
get
that's
shit done.
your time to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then once they come back, do your homework, get in the shower, I'm going to go train.
No, they come with me.
Oh, dude. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they come with me. They're there almost every day with me.
Oh, so they're growing up in that environment.
They have grown up in it.
That is amazing.
Yeah, they just sit in the corner and watch, or they go to, there's like a daycare at Dan's.
Okay.
So sometimes they'll go to that, or they'll be training themselves.
That is amazing.
Yeah, they do jiu-jitsu, they wrestle, they do MMA, and sometimes I'll jump in and I'll help coach. So they've grown up in it.
Do you think that training has helped them mold their minds as
huge?
Yeah, right.
You know what? It's like I said, it's a confidence thing.
Yeah.
I think every kid should do it at least
Yeah.
once a week for maybe a couple months of
Yeah.
Throughout the year, because it builds their confidence.
Yeah.
And I've seen kids come in and be mutes.
Yeah.
Like won't even, like, when you're talking to them, they can't even respond to
I
you.
know. They
Look at
talk
you in
like
the
this.
eye.
They're just like,
Yeah.
hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
so
their,
they don't even look at you in the eye, and
Yeah.
then it takes like maybe 2 months, and then they're socializing, having full blown conversations.
Yeah.
It's just a confidence thing.
Yeah, I always blame, I'm saying the word blame, I blame my military career on where I'm at today. Because yes, it built confidence. So that's why I was looking at them doing martial arts. That's going to build their confidence even earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time they are adults, they're like, wow, good companies are going to want to hire them because of the confidence. And I'm
That
just saying.
socialization process,
that's all it
they
is.
need that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, really quick, what's some of your biggest strengths that you have? If you were to say my strength is, if this was a job interview for, let's just say the UFC, and Dana White looks at you and says, what are your biggest strengths? How can you help the UFC?
I'd say probably my mindset. I'm like a 10-second Tom. Nothing bothers me. I mean, it might bother me in the moment, but it's gone.
Got it.
It's gone pretty quickly. Nothing affects me. So I can get over shit really, really quick. I think that's big,
Okay. Now let's flip it. What do you need to work on?
Ooh, a lot.
A lot, right? What do you do? Something like, oh, I need to work on this. If by me changing this, it could change the outcome in the future. What would be one thing that you say, you know what, I need to change this?
Man, sometimes I
not
just
only
need
as a fighter, as a mom, as a wife, or whatever in general.
I think sometimes I just need to shut the fuck up.
Really? Right? I always say this, and I don't know if you know, I'm a teacher. I always tell my students, guys, you have 2 ears, 1 mouth. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, yes. My son's coach just said that.
Did he?
Yeah, that's so funny. I loved that. I'm like, I got to use that for myself.
Yeah, I don't say shut the fuck. I shut the hell up because, people get offended.
Yeah.
You yelled at me.
Oh, man, they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like I said, growing up in San Pedro, we're pretty rough around the edges.
Yeah.
Like it's just naturally who we are. Like I have a friend from New Jersey and she's like, you remind me of home, because everybody's like, oh, fuck you. No, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Your filter is gone.
It's I try to work on it.
Yeah.
Especially in Temecula. Like,
I think
I've learned
being in this industry, I think you can't have a filter.
No.
My wife is corporate. Her filter, she knows she has to turn it on. She has to turn it off because when she's talking to executives and stuff like that, she's like,
right. And that's important. Learning how to be a little bit of a chameleon.
Yeah.
But
to me, that's fake though.
It is so fake to me. Fake. But I feel the same way.
Yeah.
But then I think about my grandma and I'm like, would I really cuss in front of my grandma? Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
No.
No, I'm an angel in front of grandma. So it's kind of like that. You got to think of it that way.
I cuss in front of my dad. I cuss in front of my family members. But with my mom, no. Because I'm scared of my mom.
It's a respect thing.
I think it's what it is.
Yeah.
I think it's a respect thing.
Some people you just let loose and be yourself. You know?
Absolutely. Now, since we're on the thing of getting better and all that, how do you mentally prepare for a fight? There's people that watch novellas, people that eat, or the people that just pray, or I don't know what is, let's just call it a ritual. Is there a ritual that you do right before the fight? Do you sometimes people say, I don't sleep the night before. There's some people that say, dude, I sleep like a baby the night before. I do. So I don't know. Tell me a little bit about that.
Ritual? I don't really have a ritual.
No?
No, I just kind of, it's just like, I feel like it's just what I do. It's just
happens?
like a job. You just go in there and, you have fun. You do it.
Well, just
there's
like
no mental, I feel like the mental
Yeah.
Preparation is like the fight camp, to get through fight camp, it takes a certain type of like mental status to be in.
Do you think fight camp is harder than the fight itself?
Oh yeah.
Really?
100%.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Wow. That is crazy. I've heard that before. So, dude, camp was freaking harder than the fight. Because you're only in there, 9 minutes?
Uh-huh.
So, all right, 9 minutes compared to, 2 hours, 3 hours. We got to go for a run. We got to do this. Mm-hmm. I don't know how your training regimen is, but I got to watch what I eat. Uh-huh. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, it's way harder.
Wow. So, can you, and I'm going to put words in your mouth. By you finishing the fight, is that your graduation from all that training saying, dude, I'm going to eat pizza now. Hug that shit. I'm good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the fight itself is the graduation.
Yeah, that's true. The fight itself is your final exam.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It is. Yeah.
And then it said, did you pass or you didn't pass?
It's always passing.
Yeah, it's always
passing. No matter
passing.
what.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I got knocked the fuck out,
it's over.
You still learned, you either win or you learn.
Do you go back and look at the fight and say, you know what, I could have did this, or why in the hell did I do this?
I try not to. I need to do that. Uh-huh. I do. I don't think I'm at that place in my life yet to be able to, or just to micro analyze everything. I'm so hard on myself.
The reason I say that is because you said your dad's in your corner.
Yeah.
And I know your dad can see things that you can't.
Oh yeah.
Even though you're fighting, he can come in and say, "Stop doing this, do this, stop doing this," and in your mind you're like, "Did I do that? I didn't know I did that."
It's more my coach. My coach does that. My dad wants to.
Yeah.
But he respects Fernando so much.
Oh, got it.
He's like,
he gives his space.
He's like, I'm gonna tell you later.
Yeah.
And then it's funny because the things that he says. Are exactly what Fernando's saying. So they are on the same. They're on the same.
Do you
page.
understand Spanish?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
No, sometimes maybe your dad will slip in something in Spanish.
Yeah.
Do this. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Does Fernando speak Spanish?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because he gave you Traviesa.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that word in probably, maybe since I was a kid. Because, you're a little Travieso.
Yeah.
I'm like, so when Joe told me that, I'm like, dude, you know what I heard? And when I saw the fight with Kira, I heard La Fiesta. And I'm like, La Fiesta.
The celebration.
The party. And I even rewound and said, babe, what did you hear? She goes, well, you heard Traviesa. But I
wrote it he's like, how do you say this? And I wrote it down for him Travies.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, you know how the dictionary does that? I'm like, let me do this for you.
Right.
So I tried to help him out.
Hell yeah. Now, after your fights, how long does it take you to recover?
It depends on the fight.
Really? Well, obviously, your last fight, did you get hit at all? I don't think you.
I got hit.
Times.
Yeah.
But what is your recovery? Let's just say, because even though you won and it was a quick fight, there's also a mental recovery after that.
Yeah.
But as far as a tough fight that you've had, how do you recover? I mean, some people do cold plunging or they do stem cells. I don't know. Maybe I can get some secrets off of you.
No. So I have a couple sponsors. 100% chiropractic. They have.
I've seen that on your shorts.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I've seen that on your shorts.
I couldn't survive without them.
Really?
I couldn't.
Cool. So 100% chiropractic.
Yeah.
I'll put them right here on the screen.
Yeah, they're great. They have red light therapy there.
I do that too.
Yep. And it works, man. There was one time I had a neck injury.
Yes.
Actually, right before my last fight. It was the day before. I had a little neck injury flare up, and she put the red light on that, and the swelling just went. I was like, dang.
Because that light penetrates through different epidermal layers and makes the blood. I'm a big believer of red light therapy.
Oh, it works.
Red light therapy sponsor the show. I don't even know who it is, right?
Yeah, no, it's just different doctors use that, or different people.
I got into red light therapy because my wife did some research. She says they use red light therapy in NASA. So when they're up in the spaceship, that's what they use to heal themselves because obviously they can't go to a hospital. So I was like, shit, if it's good for astronauts, hell yeah, it's going to be good for me. And now knowing that a lot of sports
totally.
athletes do it too as well.
Yeah, like Viva Life Healing Centers.
Okay.
Dr. Chiriano, he's absolutely amazing.
Cool.
He, just the stuff that he does and the technology he uses is just... It's just next level. He's got like a whole red bed too, but he's got, if I'm super injured, I'll go over there. He's got stem cell stimulation. So like stimulates your stem cells to help heal an injury.
Have you done them?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's not an injectable. It's a machine. It stimulates your own stem cells.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, he has all that too, but that one was a big
I didn't know
one.
that. The reason why I haven't done stem cells because I hate needles.
Oh,
I'm a little
You
bitch
could,
when it comes to needles.
You could do it like it's a little bit painful
Yeah.
on the injury itself, but
yeah.
man, it works so good.
Yeah.
And then CVAC.
I've heard of that.
CVAC.
My wife knows all about that stuff.
Gosh, I don't want to sit here like JC's. He's like family.
Okay.
One of the owners. He can go in depth on like what it is and why it's different from like the elevation pods. It's so different. So I don't want to sit here and go in depth and be wrong about it, but that elevation pod is I call it an elevation pod. He's gonna kill me probably, but that thing works miracles on every aspect.
Okay. Like
people that have disease or an injury or something going on that they don't even know about that cures it.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
You know what? Recovery science, I don't know if that's the proper term for it, or just recovery has evolved so much.
So much.
Yes.
There's so much out there. It's crazy.
I don't know how old you are, and you don't have to tell me your age, but how much longer do you plan to continue? I know you want to go pro. I know you want to defend your title, possibly do Invicta. But how many more good years in you do you have to say, you know what? I got another 15 years. I got another 5 years.
I'd say like 5 years.
Really?
Yeah. I'd say a good 5 years.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty athletic. I'm in good shape. I got some phenomenal genetics. Like, I don't know. You saw my dad. He's a beast.
He's good looking.
He's a beast. I mean, that man could ride. He raced pro motocross. He test rode for Honda. He can still ride like, I don't know. He rides like peak maybe 60 miles. Like
rides like bicycles.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like he could do that like a day.
That's good.
My mom's genetics are phenomenal. She's super muscular. I got those Greek Spartan genetics on that side, and then my dad, I got the Sinaloa native like warrior genetics.
Wow.
Yeah.
The cartel genetics, right? The cartel El Chapo. All right. Cool, man.
So yeah.
So another good 5 years.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I always say like people are always like, this is a young person sport, but I really think women peak mid-30s.
Okay.
Our mental health we figure it out. We can kind of like push through a lot once you figure that out.
Yeah.
And when you're young and in your 20s,
Yeah.
You're still kind of all over the place.
Well,
so
women's mental is obviously totally different. You know how they say men are very simple, where women overanalyze things. You know, I remember I heard a comedian. You know, I go up to a guy. It's like, hey, bro, I'm getting divorced. Oh, that sucks. You want a beer? Okay, here you go. Done.
Yeah.
But a woman says that I'm getting a divorce. Why? Oh my God. And blah, blah, blah. And you start asking all those questions, blah, blah. I was like, I don't care you're getting divorced. Sorry, bro. Here's a beer. You see what I'm saying?
No, I think you guys overanalyze things too. I don't think it's that. I think that I always say that we have peripheral vision and you guys just have tunnel vision.
That's simple.
And that's why we just can't understand each other.
Men are
a lot
dumb.
of times. You guys are very simple.
Men are dumb. Yeah, that's exactly it. No disrespect to men out there, but yeah, I'm dumb. This is why when we focus on something, it's only that. Where women can do, multitask everything at once. Okay, I got to do this. I got to get the kids to school. I got to make sure he's ready, but
dude, we're
whatever.
doing 1,000 things. Yeah. And then we got to turn your head, look peripheral.
You're like the
it's
one
to
girl
your
on
left.
The Exorcist.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
That's cool, man. That's good. But that's why I love women.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And
yeah, we need each other.
We do. We do.
We balance each other out.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Now, as far as balancing each other out, Okay, you're married to Navajo Joe. You heard him earlier on the podcast. He introduced her. How? What am I trying? I'm trying to be careful with my words here. I'll edit this out if anything.
I'm very transparent.
Are you?
So I really just don't give a shit what anybody thinks.
Does he like the fact that you're fighting, or does he support that you're fighting? I don't know if that makes sense. My wife's a fighter. Okay, I'll support her. Or my wife's a fighter. I got to make sure I do the best for her, make sure she gets the right foods, make sure she gets the right rest.
Dude, it's both.
He's both.
He's both.
Oh, that is sick.
Yeah, he's my biggest fan.
Okay.
But also, he's my husband.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he brings me back down to reality when I'm way up here and I'm just like, I got all that shit going on.
Yeah.
He's like,
well, that's good.
you know, this last fight, he meal prepped for me.
Okay.
Every week. He just didn't, he knows me and he knows that I got to just think about fighting.
Does he cook?
You know, he cooks basic stuff.
He
He burns the shit out of everything. Man, just use the left burner, babe.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow.
The other ones burn it. I've told him 1,000 times.
Yeah.
But you know what? I will when he makes me food, I will never tell him it's burned.
Really?
Like maybe I'll just like the next time he's cooking.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
I cook
hey,
with-
I'm gonna turn the burner off,
Yeah.
honey. You know,
No.
but I'm not gonna be like, damn, you burnt the shit out of that steak.
Yeah. I cook with my credit card. That's how I cook. Yeah. My wife cooks. She's an amazing cook. My wife's German, so she has all these different things.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's not like just tacos and tamales.
Yeah.
I wish, but.
Oh man,
Yeah.
no, you need that balance. You'd be like,
Well, that's where my
be a
mom
big
comes
torta.
in. That's where my mom comes in. Yeah.
Mama feeds you.
There you go.
You're looking starved, honey.
I know, right?
What's your wife feeding you? She's not feeding you.
Does Joe brag about you?
Yeah.
Do they?
And I brag about him.
Oh, that's good.
You know, he's got a lot of success too.
Yeah.
You know,
No, I
he's
know.
lived it. He was a child actor, so
What?
he was.
Oh my God, Little Rascals? What were you? Yeah.
He was in the Little Rascals.
Are you serious? No, you weren't.
Yeah. You know the show. I think personally his
Yeah.
like most successful show was Rocket Power.
Rocket Power. Wow.
Yeah, that was my favorite as
Okay.
a kid.
Okay.
It was like just a bunch of kids in Venice Beach. So,
Got it.
Like skating,
Yeah.
biking, going up to, I think it was based off Venice Beach, going up to Big Bear snowboarding.
Were you SAG?
Surfing.
You were SAG. Damn.
And that was like
This is
my
serious.
life.
Uh-huh.
I grew up, skateboarding, BMXing, surfing, grew up by the beach.
Yeah.
So
Now, speaking of acting, and this is news for me, you've also done some acting or choreography.
yeah. Joe Stevenson, one of my coaches, he called me. I don't know, when was this, like a year ago?
So now that I know that Joe has been on the silver screen and an actor and SAG and all that, you have also, tell me a little bit more about what you've done too. Not that I'm ignoring Joe over here, but it is a Sarah Valencia podcast. I'm just playing. Tell me a little bit more. What were you, something that we know? Or?
I was just so Joe Stevenson, one of my coaches, he called and he said he needed fighters for the show he was going to be on, or he was choreographing it, the fighting.
So he was like a technical director or something like that?
Yeah, he was choreographing it.
Cool.
Yeah. So he called me up and I was like, yeah, absolutely, I'll do that. So it was more, they needed fighters for the background of this show called Mystic Quest on Apple TV.
Mystic Quest on Apple TV. Now I'm gonna have to watch that now.
It was
Can I see you on there, or you?
You know what? I'm so horrible.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched the episode.
Oh,
it's been like a year. It was the same producers as Always Sunny in Philadelphia, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And Cowboy Cerrone was there.
He's a fighter?
Yeah, he's in the UFC. He was one of the guys that was in that episode. So that was pretty cool. Pretty cool to meet him and be able to like be one of the fighters and in the backgrounds of that show. I didn't even watch it. So who knows? It could be like, I could be in it or I could just be a fucking foot in it. Like,
wow.
But either way, it was really cool.
That is amazing. Yeah. That's something to say. Look what I've done.
Oh, for
that makes
sure.
sense. Now I'm going to look at Joe differently. I was like, he was a little rascal, literally a little rascal.
Yeah.
Oh, now I used to watch the original version, because I'm much older than you. But now knowing that, I'm going to have to watch it again. I'm going to have to get your autograph, bro. Man.
He's done like Education of Little Tree and
wow.
What was the other one? Where the Red Fern Grows. He was the kid in those. So those are like big movies.
Wow. Well, especially if you're SAG,
Yeah.
Screen Actors Guild, you know you're an actor when you have that.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he has an IMDb page.
He does.
So if you want to look him up, are you under Joseph Valencia?
Ashton.
Joseph Ashton. Look at you.
Oh.
Ashton Kutcher. Yeah, cool. If for some reason, let's just say the acting bug came to you. Let's just say someone came and said, hey, you're in this. Do you want to be in this? And all of a sudden you start doing more. Would you give up fighting?
Ooh. I don't know.
You don't know?
Probably not.
Yeah, because I know there's a lot of restrictions. And one of the restrictions they have is, you have to keep a certain weight, blah, 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 whatever, but they don't want you getting injured. So obviously the money has to be just right for them to say, you know what, we need you to stop fighting for at least these many seasons, and you're going to be the main actress or whatever. Would you give that up?
Oh, I don't think that would come though right now because I'm not doing it.
Can you think positive, please?
I'm like, well, no, I mean, like, I don't think. No, I don't think I would.
No,
not right now.
Really?
Yeah, maybe in a couple years, I'd be down.
Wow. If you had to, I used to have a crush on Gina Carano.
Oh yeah, she's great.
She's beautiful. If they were to say, hey, we need a stunt double for Gina Carano, and they call and text you.
So cool.
Would you do it?
That'd be cool.
See, I told you.
It
always has it.
She's
you know
cool.
what? Yeah, I'll give up a couple fights. I give a couple fights. Awesome. That is amazing, man. I'm glad that this is why that we have the podcast, because I'm trying to unlock certain little things that you guys have that you don't even know that. Oh my God. No wonder I liked you, Joe. Yeah, because you're a good actor. Now, really quick, if you don't mind, can we watch your other fights?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. I have it queued up right here. And this is the one, I know I'm being sarcastic, this is the one I didn't like because it was like quick. It's like the Mike Tyson fight, just get in, get out, and you're done. Not the last one, but his original one.
The last one was quick too, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was like, how many rounds? Like 6 or something? That was really quick.
Here, I'm going to pull it up. And I remember when Joe sent me this video, I was like, okay, where's the other part? Because it was only a minute. And they go, no, that's it.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of pictures on this one. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
not a lot to choose from.
Let's hit play. Once again, guys, I am going to superimpose this. So if you can't see it on the screen, it'll be right here in the corner, one of these corners right here. But let's look at it, and then we will go from there. And here you're finding Ruby Daniels, correct? Cool. All right. So she had the braids on too. Ruby Daniels. I think I said that. Oh. Now I'm going to stop it real quick. You were the first one to throw a punch. Did you see an opening, or you just?
I saw. Yeah. I saw an opening, and I knew she. I was told she pushes forward. Well, she does. She pushes forward a lot.
What does that mean?
Like she's pushes forward. She pressures,
she just keeps going.
pressures.
Okay.
But I did look at one of her fights, and she does kind of like to wait for. Oh, she does kind of like to wait for you to throw the first punch. So in my head, I was, we went over it, but in my head, I was like, should I or shouldn't I? And I was like, well, I'm just gonna. If I see it, I'll take it.
How long do you normally wait to say, okay, she hasn't punched yet? It's been 5, 10, 15 seconds. Let me throw the first one. Or is it one of those, there's the opening. Boom.
Yeah, no, that's it.
That's it. So it doesn't matter the time.
No.
Is there be a time where you're just dancing and dancing? You're like, dude, what's going on here? Because you guys are hesitant to throw.
Yeah, that happens.
It just really depends on the fighter.
Depends on that fight. I mean, you could analyze their fights all day, and they could have changed it up.
Yeah, that's
true. Could be different.
Yeah. And this is also SparStar.
Yeah.
So this was your second time at SparStar.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, that was it? That was it?
Nah, this is it right there.
Did she drop, or did you knock her out?
She got knocked out on that one.
Oh, she got knocked out.
Yeah, you rewind it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, since this video is only a minute, this is going to be a 20-minute narration because I got to get my money's worth.
So, the first punch, yeah, definitely it like kind of, I think it possibly flash knocked her out. At least that's what I saw. I wish I would have got a better camera angle of it.
Yeah.
If you go back.
And the video quality is really
right There, that one.
Yeah.
That one, like, flash knocks her back, and then I just drive forward.
This is your hand. Every time I see you, this is the hand that does everything.
You know what? That's so funny because I feel like my lead is so much stronger.
Yeah.
My lead hook is
Are you
fire.
orthodox or softball?
Yeah, I'm orthodox.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is your.
Yeah.
So you come in for the.
No, I like my lead hook is fire.
Okay.
Like I'm not.
Well, I'm just saying it because it's right there. Look what you did right there. It's
Yeah,
the same hand.
yeah. No, that was a proud moment for me.
That's good. Here, I'm gonna rewind and then we'll play one more time. Here we go. If you need me to stop, just say stop.
Yeah.
See, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. So you think she was already dazed?
She was dazed,
Okay.
and then here she gets up and here she folds.
Okay,
So,
I'm gonna
yeah.
one more time. It's gonna get annoying, but here we
No,
go.
it's all good.
Boom. And now that I rewind it a couple times, you can just see her knees just.
Yeah. Yeah,
cool.
she folds.
Wow. And then why are you so angry? No, I'm just playing. That's like, fuck yeah.
That's that mouthpiece again.
There you go.
Damn it. Gotta rip that thing out.
I like that little spin you did. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I won. Right? Did you see it?
I wanted to look back. I needed to capture that moment,
Yeah.
Mental
What?
snapshot.
They're like, okay, no, let me go here.
Yeah.
Now, do you get in trouble when you jump the fence?
No.
No? Because
you're
I
not
always see
supposed
the
to, but they
referee like,
don't.
hey, get down.
They have to tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that.
It's my belt.
So that was the fight. This is where she got this right here.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, my God. Are these real diamonds?
Oh yeah, totally.
They're diamonds.
Yeah, totally.
They're, what is it called? V-cuts, right? I don't know the diamonds.
I don't either.
There's like different levels.
But, my husband
SSV
does.
and blah, blah, blah. And
Ah.
princess cut and I don't know. Were you exhausted already? Or
No.
it was just, you didn't even get your wind, huh?
No.
Wow. Look at that. I get excited just watching this.
Yeah,
Wow,
I do.
that's it.
Like I said, sometimes I gotta get hit to wake up. That's my morning cup, So I don't mind getting. I just don't. I don't mind getting hit. It doesn't bother me like a lot of people. It
Yeah.
just makes me want to fight more.
No, I know that. And that was your second win in a row.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
that is
it felt
amazing.
great.
Now, I see Team Quest.
Yeah.
We had mentioned that is it also Joe Stevens or is it a Dan Henderson thing?
Dan Henderson.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's other Team Quests. Is that a word? Team Quests?
Team Quests.
Yeah, Team Quests. There's other out there. You said there's one in
There's one in Hemet. Jared and Lauren.
Jaron and Lauren. Okay.
They run the Hemet Team Quest.
Okay.
And they come train.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's all it's all love. It's a
So
big
when
family.
you guys go to a fight, do all the Team Quests go there or?
They go to support. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Jared was and his wife.
Uh-huh.
They were there my last fight. She's one of the camo girls.
Okay.
Too. So she's there. She's been there every fight.
The Camo Girls?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's a part of camo.
Oh, okay. I heard Camera.
Camera.
Yeah, Camo.
Camo.
Camo, the brand. That's a
Yeah.
brand, right? That's a clothing brand or it's an
No,
agency?
Camo are the officials. They're like they're the refs and they're the cutmen and they wrap your hands and
Those are the
it's
guys
like
in
a
the black
whole
and
organization.
okay, got it.
California Amateur Mixed Martial Arts
Organization Camel. Dude, that's a sick ass name. That's a great
Camo.
acronym for a
It
company.
is. It is.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no. So Dan has a team, obviously at
Yeah.
Dan Henderson's
Okay.
Team Quest.
Uh-huh.
So I'm a part of that team, and Joe Stevenson comes and he also helps train and run the team.
Got it.
So we're Team Quest Cobra Kai.
Got it.
So yeah, they mesh together.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, they're great.
It's like when Dunder Mifflin and Saber joined. Remember that on The Office?
No,
No, you never
I'm
watched
like,
The
no,
Office?
I don't. I'm sorry.
I just told you my age. Yeah, it's always well. That's good because you have more support. You have more access to coaches
dude,
and different.
It's great.
That's awesome.
It's so great. And yeah, Dan's great.
Yeah.
He's super.
Do you see him all the time?
Yeah.
Really?
He's super involved now. Like he's building a restaurant.
I saw that.
Yeah, attached to the gym.
Uh-huh.
He's there a lot, and he's been super involved in
Okay.
training the team and building the restaurant. That man's got a lot going on.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you guys did a lot of construction lately, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember, what was the last fight that I went? Well, when I met you, when you were sitting next to, there was a lot of construction. I had to park across the street. And
there's a lot going on. It takes a long time with all the permits and stuff. Like, California, they don't want you to build shit.
That's how they make their money, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, you got to move this trash can. You need a permit.
Yeah, you gotta have a permit to fart these days.
Yeah. You can't even smoke anymore. Wow, amazing, cool, man. What else can you give me, man? Tell me something that nobody knows about you. If here, just pretend you're giving me a secret, but it doesn't have to be personal. Just something that nobody knows. And when somebody says, "Oh, really? No wonder I know she's like that," or whatever, I don't know.
God, I'm just
so good at tattooing.
Oh, Lord.
You tattoo?
Nobody knows that about you, and you are my favorite tattoo artist.
You are a tattoo artist.
No, I do it for
do you draw?
fun. No, I am horrible at drawing. I'm not an artistic person in the slightest, but I don't know, somebody like...
You have a gun? Or what is it
I got
called?
a gun, yeah. I got a lot of
tattoo
guns.
gun. We'll talk about that here in a second. Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah, I have a little tattoo gun. It's
Really?
not anything professional, but I just tattoo my husband. It's fun.
What work have you done?
He thinks I'm so good at it.
What work have you done on him?
I've done his leg.
Okay.
I haven't done any of your arm. I've done a little bit of your arm. But yeah, I've done his leg. He'll flex that for you.
You know what's funny is I don't even let my wife cut my hair because my wife's like, "Let me cut your hair. Let me cut your hair." Like, no.
Come on, it grows back,
I know
buddy.
that, but
Come
now
on.
imagine a tattoo.
Yeah,
What
it's
is it gonna do? Your
permanent.
skin's it's permanent.
And you know,
yeah.
my husband tattooed me too. I got a tattoo.
Really, Joe?
Yeah.
Really? That is freaking sick.
Yeah.
I'm a little bitch when
We're
it
a
comes
little
to
crazy,
tattoos.
I think.
I have
I
a half sleeve.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have. It's up here.
Okay.
Because of where I work, I don't want people judging me.
Yeah.
But I always just kept the half sleeve. Like, that's fine. That's good enough. It's all Marine Corps stuff.
I had tattoos. I got tattoos real young. And I got a couple my dad begged me or made me remove.
I was 36 when I got my first tattoo.
Really? I think I was like 14.
What?
Yeah.
Don't tell me it was a boyfriend's name.
No, come on. Give me a break.
I love Hector.
Hell no.
Hector and Sarah forever.
No, but there was like,
No.
I did get one that was like, it traveled down to my neck, and my dad was like,
ooh. You got it
you're
removed?
removing it. Yeah, I got it removed.
Oh,
I got a
shit.
couple of them removed.
Did that hurt more than the tattoo?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, wow.
It did.
Wow.
But the girl was great.
Yeah.
She removed it in 2 sessions. It was gone. 2 sessions.
Is it one of those little laser?
Yeah. And it depends on the person you go to, because if you go to somebody who just wants to keep milking your money, they just won't hit you that hard.
Yeah.
But you can get that
and you
shit
gotta come back
removed
for more
in
sessions,
like 1 or
more
2
sessions,
sessions.
more sessions. God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Do you think you want to keep tattooing
For fun.
for funsies?
For sure. It's so fun.
I want a tattoo then.
Yeah, I'll let you tattoo me.
No. I want you to tattoo me. I definitely want to get another tattoo. You know what I want to get? 45, 47. Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, that would be dope.
That'd
You
be
could start
sick.
a trend.
Well, it's already been done.
Oh, really?
It's already been done. But I have, I have space under here.
There you go.
So I got a little space. I said,
Do it.
and I told my wife, I said, babe, what if we put 45, 47 right there?
Oh, I like that.
That'd be sick.
That would be
yeah,
sick.
for you guys that know. You know what I'm talking about? Hell yeah. Well, thank you so much for letting me see your fights.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me that secret. She's a tattoo artist.
I'm not.
She works
It's
under
just for
Kat Von D.
fun.
What do you think of Kat Von D?
She's great.
I think she's beautiful.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Oh my God. I don't. I think when she first started off, remember she had the little stars?
Yeah.
I think that was so sexy. Now she has like her face. I'm like,
Yeah.
calm down. You should have calmed down. But I think
We
she's
change
beautiful.
though. We change and we grow, you know.
Yeah.
We turn into different people. Like
Yeah.
you know?
She had that one show, Inked,
I
when she was in
remember that.
Miami.
I remember that.
Yeah, I fell in love with her. I'm like, oh, Kat
Yeah,
Von
she's
D, Kat
great.
Von D. And then my other crush was Christina Aguilera, but she went woke, so I had to break up with her.
Oh, it's so devastating, huh? when it
Yeah,
happens.
my current crush is Gina Carano.
Oh, she's great.
Thick Gina Carano, not the skinny one.
Yeah.
The thick one. I'm like, oh my God, she's so beautiful.
She
Sorry.
is great. No, you're
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Well, if you don't mind, let's do this, man. Let's go ahead and jump in to some questions. We had a couple people write in. I post it on YouTube and Instagram and say, hey, she's going to be on the show. If you guys want to write in, by all means, go ahead. And if you want to go ahead and add some other things that I haven't talked about, by all means, go for it. Is there anything?
I found out Mike Sedera is the guy who you borrowed the gloves from.
Yeah.
Mike.
Camo.
Shout out to Mike, man.
Mike Sedera.
Yeah,
just got the
he always
inside
lets
scoop.
me use his gloves.
We
to
have
fight.
to consult with
He's
the
so
judges,
great.
and the judges said it was Mike
Just
Sedera.
give them to me.
Yeah.
Just give me your gloves.
Give me your gloves.
I try to, I want to steal
And
them.
it happens all the time?
My last couple fights, yeah, he lets
Really?
me use them. Yeah, I want to take them, but I just love that guy so much. I
Oh,
can't.
that's cool.
I give him back.
I don't know who that is.
But eventually, you're gonna have to give me your gloves, dude.
Yeah.
I'll buy them.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Well, you know what's funny is I'm looking at the subscriber questions, and is one of the first one was, what is one thing most people don't know about you? And you said tattoo. Unless you want to give them another one.
That is a funny
Yeah.
fact.
This one time I burnt the steak and I gave it to Joe anyway, and he liked it.
He dropped it on the floor.
Right.
No, I'm just
Dropped
kidding.
it on the floor, and I just said, here you go. Here's your dinner, honey. Oh, babe, that's the best steak ever.
I'm like, what is something? I have like a need for speed.
Are you serious? What do you drive?
Well, I drive a truck.
Okay.
Because if I didn't, I would be probably arrested.
Uh-huh.
The truck slows me down.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was this one time me and my husband, we raced Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
Yes.
And I think I hit like a $148 or something like that.
Wow.
No, I hit a $157 in a Tesla.
Yeah.
That was great. The Teslas are,
Yeah.
man. So I raced,
We've had a
I think it was a
couple.
Ferrari. I raced a Ferrari. I hit like I don't know. It was in the $150s, $140s. And I think I beat the guys that worked at the track. I
Yeah.
beat their time.
Wow.
So I get in the car and they're like, okay, this is great. Like, this is a paddle shifter.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Where do I put
and
the
they're
key?
like, okay, you got to listen to the engine. I'm like, okay. My dad test rode for a Honda. Like,
That's called mansplaining.
I've been riding my whole life.
Oh, that is cool.
I got in that car and I was just like, filling the track out, and he's like, okay, you felt it out for lap.
Yeah.
You can go and let it rip. I was like, okay.
Uh-huh. Was that the Lambo or the Ferrari?
Yeah, I think it was a Ferrari, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the guy was like, whoop.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, slowly.
Yeah, my last name is Patrick, as in Danica, right?
So I love racing.
Oh, that's cool.
I love it. That would be like my second love.
If you were to have any car right now, don't matter the price, what car would you buy right now and just drive it?
It wouldn't be for the speed, though. I love the G-Wagons.
Really?
I love me a
girl
G-Wagon.
Car. That's a girl car.
Love me a G-Wagon. But I definitely would be...
Yeah.
I can't buy fast cars. Like I said, I would probably wind up dead or in jail. And my husband's a sheriff, so I got to try to be on my best behavior.
I tell you what, I've had fast cars, I've had Porsches, and I can't enjoy myself because I know if I get pulled over,
I'm telling you.
Looking at this guy, right? If I get pulled over, my insurance and I got more to worry about now.
I met my husband's partners before he did.
Okay.
Because they pulled me over.
Got it.
When he transferred to Riverside.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we know. We've met your wife.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a big Traviesa. Damn, bro.
But they're friends.
That's cool.
They're great people. You
Hell
know,
yeah.
we became friends when they pulled me over.
Absolutely.
One of them I didn't.
Awesome. All right.
He owes me lunch or something. He
There you go.
Gave me a ticket.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Asshole.
Yeah, right. Yeah, only Joe Biden is above the law, right?
Not Joe Valencia.
Yeah, right. Do you not Joe Valencia? Yeah, Joe Biden. Do you have any rituals? I think I asked that question. I'm just asking it because somebody wrote it in. Do you have any rituals or routines before the fight?
You know what? I do sit down. I do watch fights with my dad.
The day of or the
day before?
Day before.
You know, at night we'll like go over some fights. I do like to watch. I like to watch Shevchenko.
I don't know who that is.
Valentina Shevchenko. I love the way she fights. So I do like to watch her.
Oh, she's a fighter.
Yeah, she's a fighter.
You said chef?
Shevchenko. That's how you say it. Yeah, Shevchenko.
Okay, I'm thinking cooking show. That's
Yeah,
what you say, chef. Got it.
I just make myself want food. No.
Yeah.
I like to watch her fights.
Got it.
You know, I admire her style. She's pretty well-rounded, and that's what I strive to be.
Yeah.
So, you know, I got that ground game. I gotta show off.
Well, other than driving in your G-Wagon, right? How do you relax after a fight?
Ooh. Like immediately after or next day? Immediately
Whatever.
after, there's no relaxing. You're saying hi and you're loving on all the people that love on you.
Yeah.
You know, so that kind of like that. There's no relaxing.
Do you stay
there.
through the whole event, or you say?
I like to.
Okay.
I maybe sometimes not the whole event, depending
Yeah.
on the fight. But I like to show love to my people. I love people. I've got like a newfound love for people in general. I think that's what I like strive to do is like help as many people as I can.
Were you the main
love on
event for this?
No, I was not.
No. You would think because it was a title fight, correct?
Yeah. There was another, but there was another title fight. It was actually.
But there could be multiple main events, right? Okay.
No, there's a main event.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, you don't
Got
take
it.
that from them.
Got it.
I think one of the Asun sisters, she was the main event. Was she? No,
Oh, shit.
She was the co-main.
They've been around a lot. They're
great.
That's good.
But day after, I like I said, depending on how the fight goes, I like to just hang out with my dad and my I typically go hang out with my girlfriends.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I do. My best friend Olivia, I hang out with her.
That is awesome.
After my fight, every fight, I hang out with her, and we stay up till 4 a.m.
Man,
she keeps me up.
You know, it's
man,
funny.
she keeps me up, and then I sleep all the next day.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
So that's definitely my after fight. Ritual.
Here's another question, and it's called Girl Question. If you could create your own custom MMA belt with unique features, what would it have? Would it have pearls, rhinestones? That's a totally girl question.
It would be black.
It would be black? Matte black?
It would be all black.
Uh-huh.
The metal would be black. The diamonds would be black.
Oh, just like a murdered out
Belt.
Belt.
Yeah, my whole closet is black.
Really?
Like, I've tried so hard to like add some color into my life, but I just can't. It's not who I am. Like, black is my favorite color.
Yeah.
Like, everything, like my whole closet, I have an entire, we actually transformed a bedroom into a closet.
Yeah, you just tell me that. Joe was telling me that. Yeah.
So one of my rooms in my house is a closet, and it's like black, gray, and then maybe a couple of colors. But
got it.
Yeah, a little bit of white, but yeah, black's my favorite color. So it would be murdered out.
Hell, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. Now, somebody said, they just wrote this, ask Sarah about her motorcycle. I don't know.
Which one?
I don't know. They just said, ask Sarah about her motorcycle.
Okay.
Do you ride?
I have a Sportster Iron 883.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it's, I got it painted.
Do you ride, Joe? Yeah?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I love it's my Harley. I've wanted a Harley my whole life, and I finally got one, and then I got it painted. It's all white, black, and then it's got gold-plated bolts.
Well, that could be a second thing somebody doesn't know about you. She rides motorcycles.
I do.
Yeah, that is sick.
So
how long have you been riding?
On 2 wheels since I was a little girl.
Okay, so you're used to
Yeah, but like I said, my dad raced pro motocross.
Yeah,
he test rode for Honda.
That's right.
I've been shifting since I was a little thing.
Wow.
So I love bikes, dirt bikes, motorcycles. I had a YZ 125 that I sold, I would say like maybe like 6 years ago.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
I almost cried when I sold it because I had to, because I knew that I would hurt myself.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be able to train.
Yeah.
So I gave up dirt bike riding a little bit, but I traded that in for my Harley.
Wow. I used to have a Ninja ZX6, and then I sold that because, it's dangerous. My son was probably 4 years old. So it's one of those, my ex-wife at the time, you're going to get injured. He's going to grow up without a father, blah, blah, whatever.
Yeah,
okay, cool. Sold a motorcycle. I bought an ATV, 4 wheels.
Yeah.
I was in the hospital the month later.
You flip those things? You're so screwed.
I broke my leg. I was in the hospital.
Dude, they're heavy.
They're heavy as hell. I was in bed for 3 months. I gained 40 pounds.
And they're flippable.
Yeah. Yep.
Nah, I'd say a dirt bike's safer. I think personally.
That's what everybody says, or my Ninja. Because if you fall, you can fall off unless somebody hits you in a car.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
Oh, my God.
Well, yeah, those guys,
Yeah.
It's rough.
Because
you want to go fast on that thing. That's why I have a Harley.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have like a more sporty.
What is it, 800?
883.
883.
Yeah,
okay.
I'd have more of a sporty bike.
Uh-huh.
But I just, I just want to go fast.
Yeah.
You just want to clench your teeth and fly, and I can't be on one of those. I would die.
Got you. Here's another question. What do you do to make weight? Is it easier for a woman? And I'm just reading what they wrote in.
I would say it just depends on the person.
Yeah.
Depends on the person. I like to, the minute we start looking for a fight, I'll start dieting.
Okay.
I've tried a bunch of different things. This last one I stuck with, I usually lower my fat intake.
Okay.
Just because, as women, we hold on to fat. So when I personal train too. So when I personal train.
Really?
Yeah,
that's cool.
I do like to tell the women that, we're women, we hold on to it.
Yeah.
Lower your fat intake and the fat will kind of melt off. So I do that. I lower my fat intake. I cut out a lot of my carbs. Yeah. Don't do a lot of processed sugar.
Got you.
And then closer to the fight, I'll do more keto.
Got
so
it.
like up the fat.
Cool. Do you really like keto? I've tried it before. It's like,
No.
No.
I don't like to recommend it because the women that I personal train are women. They're not men. So we need carbs. We need some carbs for our hormones and and our mood and
do you train
energy.
them to fight or train them to train?
No, personal train.
Oh,
weight
that is
loss.
sick.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I only do that because Joe Stevenson has, he's like phenomenal at the weight cutting. He's got that down to a science. And I would agree that upping your fat intake helps your brain. It's brain food. And the times that I've just done low fat, the whole weight cut, it melts off like quick.
Yeah.
But my brain is a little bit slower. So these last couple ones, I've upped the fat intake and it really helps the brain function. Yeah.
Wow.
But keto in general, for me, the no carbs doesn't work. It doesn't. I need them for energy.
I did the carnivore diet for 3 months and I felt amazing. Yeah, but it's just something that it gets boring after a while.
There's so much to these diets that if you don't do your research, you're gonna do them wrong.
I know,
right? Like this carnivore diet.
Yeah.
My dad's done extensive research on it.
Yeah.
And I haven't done it yet, but I've done like almost every diet out there. Just because I feel like I need to be knowledgeable in order to transfer that to the girls that I train. But I know that the carnivore diet, you need some greens to help digest the meat.
What would that be?
I think it creates polyphenols.
Yeah.
But again, I haven't done enough research to just sit here and have a banter about it.
Yeah. I'm not an expert. I just go off of not what the trend is, but if I see somebody is like, hey, look, I lost 15
Might
pounds.
As well try it.
Yeah, it's like, let me try it. I mean, it's not going to hurt. I mean, I love meat. I'll just eat meat.
Oh, dude, yeah. It's great. We actually just bought half a cow.
Really?
Yeah, from a local farmer. And
Do you
it's
have a
grass-fed, grass-finished. Yeah.
Is it already chopped up?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you buy half the cow and then you send it to the butcher and you have them cut it however you want them to cut it.
You know what? I want to try a deer.
Oh, it's so good.
Yes.
I've had reindeer. Reindeer sausage is probably the best meat I've ever had in my life.
But you know what I want to do? And you can probably attest to this, Joe. I want to hunt it.
Oh, yeah. We've got a buddy. We've got somebody that can do that for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
With a crossbow or bow?
However you want to hunt.
Really?
That's what he does for a
living.
The thing
is, if I kill it, I want to eat it. I don't want to just kill it for sport. All right, he's dead.
No.
I want to process it. I want deer jerky. I want
I feel like
everything.
every man should do that once in their life. It's just learn how to kill an animal and also, learn how to process it.
I was in Iraq, so yes, I know how to kill, but it's just, I'm not going to eat that person.
No, that's weird.
Just plain. Well, I think I have one more. And there's actually more, but because I already asked her those questions, I'm looking at them like, I already asked her that. But let me do one more. You have a positive and intense attitude. Oh, cool. Where does that come from?
I have such a good life.
Is that what, that's good.
I have such a good life. Why not? Why not be positive and I am very hyper. I'm a hyper person. Like you caught me on an off day. I'm so tired today. I'm
so sorry.
I tried to load up on the espresso shots.
Yeah.
It was a long night. So, I wish I wasn't so tired for you because I would be more positive and upbeat. But yeah, no, I just have such a good life and I've built such such a good family with
Yeah.
my community
Yeah.
and
You have
why,
an amazing
how could I
extended
not?
family, bro.
Yeah, how could I
Yeah,
not?
Yeah, you're right.
You know, life
Yeah.
is great. It's
Yeah.
and life is what you make it. Because my
That's
life, dude, it could have been so shitty.
Yeah.
My life could have been so shitty if I wanted to make it that way. But it's great. I have great people in my life.
Yeah.
I have a great husband. My
Yeah.
kids are freaking great. They're healthy.
Good.
They're happy.
Good.
They're well behaved. It's
Yeah.
important to me.
Your parents are healthy.
Yeah, everybody's.
good.
I mean, everybody's great. I've had some pretty bad deaths in my family.
Yeah.
Before, actually, my first fight, my grandma, which is like my mom. She's like a mom to me.
Mm-hmm.
She passed away, but she impacted my life so much,
Mm-hmm.
and definitely instilled a good moral compass in me
Yeah.
and a love for people. She just
Yeah.
wanted to love and help people so
good.
much
That's good.
through Christianity, and that's where I'm at in my life right now.
Religion. Yes.
I love
helps a
God.
lot.
God is everything to
Yeah.
me. You know, he comes first, and
Uh-huh.
and that happiness trickles down
Yeah.
from God. Definitely.
Yeah.
Like he's first, and then just everything just falls into place when
Yeah.
you're really walking that high moral path, you know? And like I said, I love people, and I really would love to impact people and just show them like
Yeah.
like, bro, this is it. This is
Yeah.
where it's at. Like find God,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna be happy, and happiness will trickle down from there.
You know what's funny? Not to bring up politics or anything, but these last 4 years, I think God has been taken out of a lot of things. And now that we're going into 2025, I noticed that God and Christians are starting
Yeah.
to come out, because I think that's what makes us the way we are.
Yeah.
Is having that faith in God.
For
Not
sure.
trying to get religious here, but yeah, I feel it when I'm down and out. I mean, who do you have? You got a prayer, talk to somebody or talk to the man
Bro,
above.
I
and-
can tell you stories.
Really? Oh,
I can
crap.
tell you stories. Even people that don't, like people, I don't believe in God. There's no God.
Yeah.
Bro, I can see it in you. You want it
Yeah.
so bad. You
Yeah.
want it so bad. I have a friend who, she doesn't really, she claims she doesn't.
Yeah.
But man, like I
They're
said,
just angry.
our teenage years were wild. And
Yeah.
we had an incident where, we were, a friend was going to commit suicide on the cliffs in Pedro, and she, dropped to her knees
Yeah.
and she prayed.
And that's the
And
same lady that
it's-
doesn't believe in God.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but she does.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah.
She low key does, and I can see it in her soul. She and it's not that funny. It's not a
Yeah.
funny situation, but he jumped, and she got on her knees, prayed. He jumped, and then the firemen looked over, and they're like, "Hey." He was like on the one ledge on the cliff.
Oh, he
that
survived.
Caught him. Yeah. And I'm like,
So God was there.
bitch, you don't
motherfucker.
believe in God? Come
Yeah,
on.
right.
Come on. She's like, all right, that was weird,
That was weird.
Like these people, like whatever your God is,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it doesn't have, like, God is
You
not.
don't have to go to
God is not
church. As long
religion.
as it's in you, you're
I
fine.
think to me, he's
Hell yeah.
a spiritual entity.
Yeah.
He's a spiritual being that created us. And, that helps guide you on that high moral path. You don't have to be religious to believe in God. That's my perspective. And to go back to the question,
Yeah.
that's where my happiness and
Yeah.
attitude comes from. I have a lot of passion.
Good.
And man, that passion could have been directed towards some negative ass shit.
Yeah.
It really could have.
Wow.
But it's directed towards God. So that passion turns into something positive.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Whew, that was a good one. Yeah, I'm glad that, and I slowly see it that God is starting to come back into the families, into even companies, businesses. You know what's going on. Once again, I'm not trying to get into politics here, but I'm glad there's a change coming next year.
Yeah.
And that's literally next month. So
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much. What I want to do really quick is I want to get into rapid fire questions, just quick off the lip. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you can't answer it, just say pass.
Okay.
And then we'll go to the next one.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
I'm not good at this.
That's good. That's good. That's what it's for. That's what's called a rapid fire. Here we go. What's your pre-fight meal?
Pre-fight meal steak.
Who's your favorite fighter?
Shevchenko.
Biggest strength?
My mental fortitude.
Who's been your toughest opponent? And it doesn't have to be in the ring or the cage. It could be anything.
Toughest opponent. They're all tough.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give them all love.
Okay.
They're
Good.
all-
That's respect.
Yeah.
That's respect. Hell yeah, I like that answer. Who is your dream fight?
I don't have one.
No?
No.
Okay, if you were to pick somebody in the UFC, who would you fight? Ronda Rousey?
I think it'd be fun to fight Thug Rose.
She's
a very strategic, also like a very strategic fighter. I think it's so much fun when you fight somebody that's just like, well thought out and technical.
Got it.
So that should be fun.
Cool. Protein powder or vitamin supplements?
Vitamin supplements. That's my life. I'm a big advocate for vitamins. But definitely protein powder when I'm in fight camp.
Got you.
Yeah.
Padres or Dodgers?
Padres. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I know, because I'm from LA.
Yeah, right.
But I'm not a sports fan.
Yeah.
Like, honest to God, I'm a fan whoever my oldest son is a fan of, I'm a fan of.
Okay.
Like, we're really not sports people, me and my husband.
No, neither am I.
But our son is.
Yeah.
He's huge. So we're like, we just jump on his bandwagon.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's break it down. San Diego Chargers or LA Chargers?
Oh, well, I don't know. I think San Diego was original.
San Diego.
They're the OGs.
Yeah.
I would have liked for them to stay in San Diego.
I know.
It
man.
flows better on the tongue. But
It
again,
does.
I'm not a sports fan.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I am, but I just never have been.
It's like when you say Oakland Raiders. I'm like, no, you're supposed to LA Raiders. Remember that? It's LA Raiders.
I grew up watching motocross.
Yeah, there you
Supercross, motocross. So
Brian Dean?
no, I was a Ricky Carmichael fan.
Okay, I know that guy.
Ricky Carmichael, and I was Chad Reed was my crush.
Chad Reed, I know those
yeah,
guys. Not personally, but
the
I know
Australian man.
There you go.
Blue eyes.
Coffee or tea?
Great. Ooh, I would say tea during fight camp, coffee outside of fight camp.
Striking or grappling?
Grappling.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love grappling.
There
It's
you
my
go.
first love.
There you go.
I love
that
it
comes
so
from jiu-jitsu too, right?
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Got it. Do you train early in the morning or late at night?
Oh, I'm not a morning person.
No.
But there are times of the year where like, I'm like, all right, come on, bitch. Like, you got this.
Yeah.
Wake your ass up and go train. And if I just implement that into my routine and my schedule, I become a morning person.
Got you.
So I don't know, time of year, sun goes up.
Yeah.
Or sun comes up early, sun goes down late. It just depends on the time of year, I guess.
Pizza or burgers?
Burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love pizza.
I do love pizza. You know what? I said I was going to have a pizza after this fight, and I never had one.
Never did.
But I'm gluten-free. I've been gluten-free for 7 years.
You're one of those.
7 years.
Come
Oh,
on.
you know what? You try it. Everybody says that shit, and then when they go
You're one of
gluten-free,
those.
my best friend talked shit to me for
Yeah.
so long, and then she called me like
Yeah.
6 months ago. She's like, I went gluten-free, and I lost 2 pant sizes without working out. I was like, bitch, I told you.
Wow.
I told you. You just go like this.
Yeah.
I tell people just try. When I went gluten-free, it was so hard because there was nothing that was gluten-free. I had to just like cut everything out of my life.
Got it.
But now everything's gluten-free. There's a girl in Canyon Lake that home makes sour bread gluten-free.
Okay.
And it's amazing. So
well, everything's now
you
gluten-free.
can go, you can try, watch, you try it for a month and tell me the results.
Let's make a bet.
All right.
Starting
I guarantee
tomorrow.
you lose 2 pant sizes in a month.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a size 42.
Okay.
So that means let's just make a bet, and I'll text Joe and give him the results. Give me 2 months.
Okay.
2 months. I'm at 42.
Okay.
And then I'll text Joe and let's see. So what does that consist
That suit
of?
won't fit you.
What does it consist of?
Gluten, all gluten gone. Most breads and pastas have gluten in it.
Got it.
But now there's so many substitutions.
Yeah.
You can just go buy pasta and it tastes exactly the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
Or sourdough. It's got to say gluten free.
My wife does the protein pasta instead of like chickpea pasta.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay,
so
cool.
that's like gluten free. It's got to say gluten free.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Let's
all right.
bet. It's right here.
Yeah.
Official. All right. You guys gonna see me skinnier next time. I have to get my suits redone.
You're gonna be all ripped. You're gonna have a 6-pack.
God damn, man. I'm gonna have to jump in the ring.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a ring girl. Shit. Right?
He's gonna be changing the game in 2024,
Hey.
2025. It's
Right.
gonna be men in the cage.
That's one of the things that I don't know if you've seen it. It's a meme. And there's a guy, little kid, he has a picture of a fighter. So he's training, he's doing all that, blah, blah, blah. And then his first fight comes out, but when he gets into the ring, he's holding up the number. And if you go back to the room, there's a ring girl next to the fighter. So he wanted to be like the ring girl instead of the fighter.
No.
Look it up.
Or he just wanted to be by the ring girl.
Something. Yeah. Because he was like, hey.
Oh,
so I was like,
no.
It's one of those twist jokes.
Plot twist.
There you go. Salty snacks or sweet snacks?
Salty.
What is your dream sponsorship deal?
My dream sponsorship
Yeah.
deal. I don't have one.
You
But I
don't
know,
have one?
but my friend,
Uh-huh.
maybe Sweet Sweat, because I have a friend that owns Sweet Sweat. So
Got you.
you're gonna have to sponsor me when I go pro.
There you go.
You promise.
Sponsor now. Why wait? God damn. Right?
He does. No, he does. He
Oh,
shows
good.
love.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they show a lot of love.
Which one is it?
Sweet Sweat?
Or do they sell it at Dan Henderson?
No, it's like on the it's just on the market. It helps you cut weight. It's like a lotion or an oil, and it helps you sweat.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't
They're
know that
awesome.
brand, but
it works great.
Yeah.
And they also have like
Yeah.
sportswear that I didn't know about until recently. They sent me, and it's great.
You. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And my last question, and I asked all the fighters this question. You ready? Here we
Yeah.
go. If you had to fight a Ninja Turtle, who would you fight and why?
I don't really know the ninja.
Well, there's Raphael, there's
Okay.
Donatello, there's Michelangelo, Leonardo.
Ooh,
So-
which one's the toughest one?
Girl in April.
Raphael.
I would fight him.
You're Raphael.
Yeah.
You're the second person that
Yeah.
says that. They always pick like Omar Riyad.
Yeah.
He picked who did he pick? Michelangelo.
Why?
Because he was the toughest supposedly.
Oh well,
Yeah.
I thought.
That's what I thought. But I come to find out Raphael's the toughest.
Oh.
But all the other fighters picked Donatello.
I fight the rat.
Splinter.
Isn't he like their Sifu?
Yeah, he's the main guy.
I'd fight him.
You'd fight him. You'd
Yeah.
kill the master, and you become the master of the Ninja Turtles.
Or he'd just whoop my ass and be like,
Hell
great,
yeah.
getting your ass whooped by the
Hell yeah.
Sifu.
There you go.
Why not?
Hell, why not? Sarah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I had fun. We had Joe in the background. You probably heard him speaking. Thank you so much.
I got a shout out to my
Absolutely,
sponsors.
absolutely. Go ahead. Let's go ahead and do that before we end the show. Let's do the shout out now.
Okay. Definitely got a shout out. I shouted out to 100% Chiropractic,
Yes.
CVAC, Viva Life.
Uh-huh.
I got to give a shout out to Tap Truck. They help out.
What is it?
Tap Truck, Temecula.
Okay.
They're like a mobile like beer tap.
Okay, cool.
In Temecula.
Tap Truck.
They have like
that
the
is
old
sick.
school car. Yeah, it's
Wow.
super cool.
Okay.
Yeah, they help me out a lot.
Okay, good.
Salt and Light Therapy helped
Salt
me
and
out
Light
this
Therapy.
last fight.
They're in Temecula?
Yeah,
I need to hit them up.
Yeah, I think they're turning into like a chain.
Okay, good.
They're great. They have that red bed.
Okay.
Yeah, I was feeling. I think it was my neck. No, I was super. Oh, it was my calf.
Okay.
I got calf kicked and my a nerve in my
Yep.
calf, and man, it was hurting so bad. And I went in there and they hooked it up with all kinds of stuff. But I laid in that red bed, and I swear by the time I came out of that red bed, my leg was great. It was fine
yeah.
after that. So definitely
With
a
just
shout
one
out.
session.
One session.
Oh, the hell yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to them. They helped
Okay.
me out a lot. Thanks.
Awesome.
And my fight kit, made by T-shirt Martin Temecula. They're great.
Cool.
They hook it up.
Okay.
Limitless Nutrition. They definitely help out. They help
Okay.
out with the fight kit and nutrition aspect of it.
Got you.
Yeah, and they sent me some cool gear. So
Awesome.
cool on them. I'm trying to think of who else. I think that's.
Dan Henderson.
Well, yeah, Dan Henderson.
Well, of course, Dan Henderson.
Yeah,
Hendo.
absolutely. Dan Henderson.
What's up, man?
Thank you for everything he does and
Uh-huh.
and his family. I love his family.
Yeah.
They're so great.
I met his wife that day I met you guys.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
They have raised such good kids too.
Yeah.
Like that says a lot about somebody.
Yeah.
Like I love their daughters so much. They're just amazing humans. You know when you meet somebody and their soul is just
Yeah.
so great and pure. That's his daughters.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and his wife. They're
Yeah.
just great people. So shout out to them. And Joe Stevenson. Yeah, the lab. They're awesome. That's Rachel owns the lab.
Got it.
She helps a lot of people through that. And my coach, Fernando Gonzalez, Menifee Maniac, he's the one he really saw something in me and pursued me and he's helped me so much.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here. would
That's
not be
good.
here if it wasn't for him.
Good.
He's great. And his wife, she's so supportive of me, and I appreciate his family so much. They're just unbelievable people.
Hell yeah.
And you know what? I want to say Tom Colicchio and Stephanie Colicchio.
Tell them right there. They're right there looking at you.
She knows.
Yeah.
She knows. She when I first started training at Dan's, she saw something in me.
Good.
And she was such an inspiration just with her words. She really gave me that that drive to know that I could do this.
Yeah.
She believed in me.
That's good.
And they're such good people. They own Militia MMA in Tennessee now, in Chattanooga.
Oh shit.
So they moved. They were the coaches out of Dan Henderson's, and they moved to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and opened up their own gym, and they're doing so great up there, dude.
That's awesome.
They're amazing. I got to get my ass down there because they are definitely one of the main reasons why I pursued this. But it's hard, I got kids and the husband and finances, so I'm gonna get my ass down there soon.
Good.
I have to.
Good.
But yeah, just all my training partners and the girls that help me at the gym, for bodies, they're great, and they help me with my kids.
Good.
When I really need it, I like I said, I don't have a lot of family locally to help out, so they all help me with my kids. Yeah, Trevor Wells. He definitely was one that saw something in me, so I really appreciate him.
Do you really think if they didn't not push you but discover you think you'd be in fighting? Or
I think they no.
Wow.
I just think that they influence my path.
Okay.
By believing in me, and I need to pay that forward.
Did they have to convince you, or
no?
You
just
said
just the love that they gave.
Okay.
And just the energy of just believing in me. You could just tell. Jeff Cretion too. He was one of my coaches at a Dan's, and he's amazing. So yeah, just they influence my path, and that's what I want to do moving forward. I just want to help people and influence their path, whether it's fighting or something completely different.
It could be nutrition, it could be training, it could be whatever.
It could be completely out of the norm, of fighting, and
hunting.
That's
Hell
something
yeah.
I just want to love people, and I just want to help them believe in themselves.
Got it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, you already convinced me to go on keto diet, so it's working already.
I didn't say keto. I said gluten-free,
Oh, gluten-free. See, I already messed up the diet. God damn it. Hey, I gained 50 pounds.
Yeah, you can call
I
me
want
for
my money
advice.
back. Right. Any other sponsors that you want to shout out to?
Just anybody that's like I said, that's helped influence my path and helped me out in general.
And if she doesn't know the name, you know who she's talking about, you
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Much love to all those guys.
everybody that loves on me and helps me and supports me.
Well, even us, man. We got excited when when Joe reached out to us. We're like, hell yeah, we want her on here.
Yeah.
Especially, and he says, once she wins her belt, because you specifically predicted it. Yeah, we're gonna have it all shined up for you. Hell yeah, and look what happens.
Yeah.
Boom.
Put it out there
what
in
is
the
that
world.
called?
Manifesting.
Manifest it.
It's a thing.
You think so?
I really, really, really do.
Yeah. I always manifested me
I
being
want to
successful
manifest $1
by.
million though. So.
Yeah, it can happen. Well,
Let's put that out there in the world.
Yeah, I manifested being successful by 45, and at 44, my life just changed.
See?
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
But I wasn't one of those. I want to manifest a man. I want to manifest six-pack abs. I wasn't that person.
You gotta put work into it.
It does. But a lot of people think they just
can't just sit on your ass and
okay. Hold on, I'm manifesting.
No,
hasn't happened.
Nope.
You see what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Cool. Well, anyway, thank you so much, and shout out to.
Oh yeah. Oh no, definitely shout out to God.
Shout out to God.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's number one.
Yeah.
God gives me the mental fortitude to push through all this. And there are sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, there are sometimes that I want to just break down because it's being a mom is so much, and being a wife is so much, and then on top of it, even just training, fighting is so much. So I get to sit down at 9:00 at night. That's the first time I sit every day.
And that's your little time right there.
That's my time. 9:00 at night. I get to sit on my ass.
Yeah.
And so the mental fortitude that I have is because of God. And the shit that he knew I could go through in life that got me to this place, he's
he knows
great.
what you're capable
Yeah,
of.
he knows what
You know,
you're
if
capable
for
of.
some reason you weren't capable of this, he wouldn't have put you through this path.
Correct.
That makes sense. My time is at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like this morning, I've been up since 5.
I want to be a morning person so
I
bad.
love being a morning person.
I
You
want to
know
be a
why?
morning person so bad.
Because she's asleep, my dogs are
Yeah.
asleep, the worlds are asleep, so that's my time to coffee, cigar.
That's a dream.
That's what I do, and I have a pool in the back, so it was freezing this morning, but I'm like, this is my freedom. This is my
Love
freedom.
that. I
Yeah.
want to. I'm going to be that one day.
Hell
I'm going to
yeah.
manifest that.
Hell yeah.
I want to wake up at 4 a.m. and go
Smoke
for
a
runs.
cigar. I haven't ran since I don't know.
Smoke cigars. You know what? Yeah, I'll smoke some cigars in the future
Hell yeah.
at 4 a.m. with you.
I'm gonna grab this real quick, guys. Once again, I don't want to burn it.
Yeah. No, let's not do that.
There we go, guys. Congratulations, guys, Sarah, on this beautiful belt. You earned it. You
Thank
earned it.
you.
Like I said, I've seen you. I don't like using the word because it makes me sound old, but I've seen you grow up.
Yeah.
You know, some from the fighting to now, and now having this, and I could just imagine a year from now, 5 years from now, where you're going to be.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And hopefully this platform will give you different avenues to use as reference.
Yeah,
And
I
other
hope
people
so.
can say, you know what? Yeah, that's an actual real person.
Yeah.
You know, it's not fake. So thank you so much. I'm going to put this down because I don't want to accidentally burn it. Just lay it down right here. This thing is heavy, by the way, guys. You just leave it there.
I'll just wear it.
You want to wear it? Oh, shit. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. Thank you so much. And like always, I do have gifts. I want to give you a gift. But first, I want to give Joe a gift.
Okay.
So this is the Marine Corps coin. Okay. I give these to everybody
That's
that
dope.
I love and I like. And
We collect those.
do you for reals?
Yeah.
Look at that. You manifested.
You know what's
that.
funny?
Goth told me a path to say, you know what?
Open
this
your
guy
present.
I have a present too, by the way. The first time ever.
This is how this works, right? This is the
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, just really quick, guys. Look at this. They thought about me. Hell yeah. I'm going to put that right next to my stuff right there. That's my little I love me wall. Can I just rip it open?
Yeah,
or?
dude,
Cool,
yeah.
cool. Hell yeah. I like this paper.
I know, it's nice. I'm all about good quality
I
wrapping
had a
paper.
feeling you were going to do a little challenge coin exchange, so
You knew that?
I really wanted to give this to you.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Let me see. See, it's nowhere the other way around, but hell yeah. Thank you.
We love people. See?
Christmas came early for me. Let me see. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Oh, hell yeah. That is fucking, bro.
So Officers Down Memorial coin. I want you to have that in your collection.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I have like
Let's see
sergeant
it.
majors. I have generals, and all that. But yeah, I'll pull it out if you want. This is fucking sick. This is gonna go next to my other one. Beautiful. To serve and protect. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Well, this is the Marine Corps one. You saw I was in the Marine Corps. Here, matter of fact, let's do the exchange. So I'll give this to you, and then that way it's official. Challenge you. You challenge me. Thank you, brother.
Dope.
Hell yeah. This is fucking sick.
Shout out to the police, fire, and military.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Trump, baby.
Hell yeah. Trump 2024. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it right here.
Yeah, they don't get enough love.
No, they don't. They
You know,
don't.
recently,
It's badass.
you know, the red carpet needs to be rolled out for them again.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you right now, it is fucking
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Like, just to see my husband just,
Yeah.
you know, get shit on by people that he's saving.
Yeah.
You know, it sucks. Makes me want to beat the shit out of them.
No, I know that. I don't know if you knew, but I always do this to everybody. I always give them the golden dog
hell
tags.
yeah.
Okay. So once again, like I gave Joe the coin, this is just for me to you. A little piece of the Marine Corps of me.
Thank
you know, just
so
saying.
much.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
If
This
you
is
see the
so
inscription.
dope. Yeah. I was on the MouthGuard Out podcast hosted by the Tailor.
Yeah, that's me,
Yeah,
the Tailor.
buddy.
And last but not least, I always do this. I got you a Le Labo candle. I don't know if you I don't know if you know the brand.
No.
This is my favorite candle in the world, Le Labo.
Oh, and it's like organic.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so I got you that once again.
I'm a freak for my organics.
So the dog tag is for the show. The candle is for your win.
Here, I'm gonna let you hold my belt.
Okay, cool.
I can open this. Don't burn it.
No. I'll try not to.
Don't burn it on the candle.
So yeah, that is my favorite candle. If you walk around my house, I have all these candles all
So
over the
cool.
place.
Who
yeah.
makes it?
Le Labo.
And they're like local or?
No, they're all over the world.
Are they
They're all over the
really?
world, yeah.
Dang, I need to step up my game.
And then you
You know what's funny? I needed a candle bad.
Read. It's personalized.
Is it?
Yeah, if you look at it.
Improxidide?
That's the name of the
Okay.
brand.
I do a fragrance.
At the bottom.
Where?
It should sit right here. Hey, you just missed it.
I'm looking for something specific.
Right there.
Oh, dope.
So if you open up the candle has the same label right here.
No.
And it says Sarah Valencia SSP Champ.
Dude, that's so sick.
Yeah. You don't have to open it.
It's like bulletproof, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is. So you just stepped up your candle game.
Dope. Merci. I thought it said Merca.
Merca.
You see what you want to see. You know?
There it is.
This is dope.
So if you smell it, it's the same
Bougie.
way. That's bougie. That's a bougie
Scented
ass candle.
Bougie. I like it.
If you do some research and look up the price, you'll be like, oh, damn, I don't want to light this. It's a bougie ass candle.
Okay, then I probably won't.
No, you light it up. Light it
I'll
up.
just sniff it.
No, light it up.
And walk
Light
around
it
the
up.
house. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. This is so dope. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. I really appreciate it.
But thank you so much. And like always, if you don't mind, I would love to face off with you, especially for the SSP Champ. And that's going to be for the thumbnail. Is that cool?
Cool.
All right, cool. I'm going to give this to Joe.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Hold it on her shoulder and have
Oh, that'll work. That'll work.
Let me pick up this trash.
It should be on her shoulder, and then she can hold it with one hand, and then the other hand.
Yeah.
I'll stage you if you.
All right, and we're just going to look at the camera right there. You can like kneel down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you, and then your right hand comes out towards him.
Yeah, so it's going to be right there.
Here.
If you want to just get down a little bit more, you could just sit down and then right about there. And then we're going to look at each other, and then we'll look at the camera for like 3 seconds so I can get the shot.
Okay. Do you want this in front
No,
of my
we can
face?
move it up. We can move it up. All right, ready? And then we're going to look at the camera. Let me get up a little more. Right there. Perfect. And we are done.
Love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Guess
Thanks for
what?
the gifts and everything.
Absolutely. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it, brother.
It was
Thank
fun.
you.
It was fun talking to you.
Absolutely, man. Hopefully, like I said, this will help you in some way.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody will look you up one day and be like, wow, I want this person. Then she knows she's going to be on Netflix, making movies and shit. You never know.
Hell
dog.
yeah.
Come on now.
Manifest it.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to retire my husband.
Hell yeah.